Yo, what it do? Welcome, people. Whether you're watching this now or later, we appreciate the love. Welcome back to a special edition comic chat. It's late night on Flame On Games. We got some special guests in the building. You already know my man, Michael Arriola. And then we got a special guest in the building, man. He gonna be here more frequently. Show some love for my guy, Levi, Hernandez, guys. Fuck yeah, you guys are the best. Whether you're here now or later, make sure you like and share this so we can run those numbers up. So, tonight, we're going to just be chilling, drinking, chatting, man, all night. We've been at it. We were supposed to go do some mics and stuff, but we ended up just kind of talking and connecting. But yeah, like, first of all, let's hit that. You know what I mean? Let's hit that. And we'll start it off with with cigarette smoking.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, so we're going to talk about cigarette smoking. If you're here in the chat, whether you watch this now or later, again, let us know, like, if you smoke cigarettes, why, how'd you start? And that's what we're going to start this chat with here. Let them know about cigarettes for you, Mike.
Oh, man, they get you by the short and curlies for sure. Mine aren't so short. So short, but they're
so skirt.
But they sure is curly. No, I'm just kidding.
But they sure is curly.
But yeah, dude, they get you, man. And yeah, I started smoking when I was in high school. I bought some. I was 18 my entire senior year, so I like put a little bit of cigarettes, and then I buy pipe tobacco. I smoke out of these pipes, and just for like smoke tricks and shit. Get evolved from there.
Alright.
When you inhale like giant globs of smoke from like pipe tobacco, that shit gets you hooked, bro.
He said pipe tobacco. So what's you talking like? What when you say pipe tobacco? Are you talking like what tobacco are you talking about?
It's actually called like pipe tobacco. You can go and you can get it, and they're like in humidifiers. We used to get this like cherry flavored one. And they'd come in like these big bags. And
oh yeah, the fucking tobacco bags?
Yeah, and you just put them in these pipes, and like they're like cool looking pipes and shit, and they're like kind of like $40-$50 for like a nice like
marijuana pipes, right? Do you have an ashtray player?
Kind of look like the old Sherlock Holmes type of shit. And they kind of split in half.
Fuck.
What happened?
I went to blow on this and accidentally blow on this shit.
Oh no, you good, bro. The floor is tight. I'll sweep that.
But yeah, they come with little filters, and like you have to actually buy filters for these pipes, or you like every once in a while you go to hit it, and it like just a glob of like tobacco resin, which is like the worst ever, bro. Gets in your mouth. Yeah, just kind of been off and on since like high school, basically.
Okay. So why'd you start smoking?
Just I used to be like super against it. Like I said, I think I really started smoking cigarettes after I started smoking like pipe tobacco, just for like smoke tricks and shit like that.
Okay. So it started off as like tricks. And how old were you when you first started smoking? And like, how long has it been?
Okay, so that's crazy. It's kind of funny. It's like so my parents were smokers growing up, right? And I smoked my first cigarette ever. And like this is like old school. Like you would think I was from like a different era, dude. But I think I smoked my first cigarette ever when I was like 4.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And I got caught. And my dad literally like my stepdad, dude. It was like I said, like from a different era, bro. Like my stepdad was like, "All right, you think you're a smoker now, boy? Smoked this whole pack of cigarettes."
Oh, so he did the whole like
the old school.
Oh
shit,
my
bro.
goodness! Damn.
I did. I remember we were camping out in the desert here somewhere, and the smoke from the campfire was just so fucking smoky, bro. And it kept like, I just knew he was gonna say something if I complained about the smoke. Like he was just gonna say something about the cigarettes. He's like, "Oh, he's like, now you're complaining about like, like,
yeah."
And I'm like, I'm dying, dude.
Damn, bro. How many cigarettes did he make you smoke?
Yeah, like how many did you actually smoke?
I don't remember honestly, but I think it was like between me and my brother, like go back, yeah. Like,
God, see, your parents wasn't fucking around, bro. But at the same time, like they took the wrong approach because knowing you personally, Like, you need to fire up a stove every 10 minutes, bro. That shit is crazy, man.
But I was against it for so many years. Like, I was against smoking everything, bro. Because, like, I was going to join the military and shit, you know? Like, I just had, like, that mentality. Fuck away. Gonna do that life or whatever. Which was fucking crazy, because, like, should I talk about, like, my ASVAB story or whatever?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
go for
ahead.
it, yeah.
Alright, so, like, okay, so I've been wanting to join the military since I was, like, a kid. And I was, like, super against. My parents always smoked weed. And, like, I always knew when they were like, hey, go play outside. Me and my brother go play outside. I'm like, we fucking do. Like, I didn't give a fuck, though. Like, they weren't.
Yeah.
My parents aren't fucking, like, crazy or nothing. You know what I mean? Just, you know, kind of like hippies on that side. But, like, so, anyways, I tried to get. I take a practice test when I was, like, 16. Because first I was, like, all young and, like, gung ho and shit. I was like, oh, maybe the Marines. And I was like, oh, maybe I want it for college or whatever. Maybe the Air Force and all this and all that. I just decided the National Guard, right? Because there's only like 1 week in a month. I just want to.
Well, no, it's a good deal. I thought about it too.
Shout out to the National Guard.
Shout out.
Anybody, if we
all
have
troops.
all the troops. If anybody watching this, I say, bro, we let y'all know over here on Flame On Games. We appreciate
Specifically
y'all.
Vietnam vets. Y'all my favorite. Y'all got a sweet spot in my heart.
Yeah, we fucks with people who serve so we can sit here and talk on fucking computer. You know what I mean?
Goddamn blessing.
Yeah, real shit.
But anyways, I can blow my nose real quick.
Yeah, do your thing, dude. Deep breath.
My nose.
You need to hold on. Let me here. Mike.
Yeah.
Look right there. Right there.
So what they're doing is they're taking care of a nose situation. And,
let me take over.
Yeah, and basically it takes takes a family to a village to clean a nose. So something like that.
Yeah, you did. I was concerned. I needed to accompany him.
I could tell, yeah, and
I needed to accompany him into the bathroom. Like, hey, want to go to the bathroom?
yeah, no, you're gonna go to this bathroom.
Meeting in the bathroom.
Yeah, let me guide you before you go to the wrong room. Because that's the shit I'm like, I don't need you to accidentally go nowhere in my house.
Right.
You're gonna go where I know you're gonna
Yeah,
go.
like here, let me steer you this way. You're like the little shepherd dog.
Don't even look at that end of the hall.
Wrong door. That door doesn't exist. That's clearly a door, but not for you, motherfucker. That is so fucking hilarious. So while he's gone, what about you? When did you start smoking cigarettes? If y'all just joining us right now, we're just talking about cigarette smoking. We had my boy Michael talking about when he first started smoking cigarettes and why. And so now we're going to let Levi talk. Shout out to everybody in here. We appreciate y'all. If y'all want to drop in the chat, let us know where y'all watching from. Big ups to y'all.
I started smoking nicotine. Well, first I smoked weed like when I was like 10,
Yeah.
11. My older brother introduced me to it, and then and after that, I mean, it was my choice from the very beginning. You know, like I was a very stubborn kid. I was very well aware of my decisions, so everything I ever did was on me. But when I started smoking nicotine, was about maybe 13, and I was a big fanatic of Bruce Lee, so I didn't give a fuck about stunting my growth because I was like, yeah, I'll just be small like him, you know. Fuck
Yeah.
you know, like,
Right.
And so who knows, you know? But I was living in California at the time, and I would literally go and like shoot this little canvas, this little like script to all of the smoke shop owners. Hey man, I lost my wallet. I was out here. I'm just trying to get some cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like this and that. And like by the sixth one, someone was like, "Yeah, you look at least 18." Yeah, bro. I was 14.
Oh my god!
I had a beanie, basketball shorts. I had walked there. Like,
Yeah, dude, that guy is like literally the worst at his fucking job, dude.
Yeah.
Like straight the fuck. It's like, yo, well, hold on though. Like, did you have like the full facial hair and shit? Like,
No, I didn't get this till I was like maybe 18.
yeah, then that guy should be fucking fired. There's no fucking way, dude. Like, it's like he must have been hurting on the books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, these fucking cigarettes have been sitting here. I'm trying to sell these bitches, you know? But go ahead.
But it's so funny because, like, honestly, I couldn't believe it worked. So that's where I went to buy all my shit. Blunts. I would buy like cigarola. So like they were like cigarettes, but they were cigar form.
Yeah.
And, dude, I would get like so lightheaded from them. And I remember one time I went there because I was homeschooled. So I would finish all my schooling by around like noon. And then I would leave the house and wouldn't come home till like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So I had all that free time. I played basketball, and over there in Cali, it was like, dude, the street basketball was so competitive. It was like fucking like in all kinds of ethnicities, man. I remember playing against these Middle Eastern dudes that were tall as fuck, bro. Yeah. I went and tried to do I tried to juke him out and go this way in a layup, and he had such long arms, bro. He was like 6'3", 6'4", that like I went around him and his arms were still able to stop the ball right in my gut. Like I was like, what the fuck? And I just ripped it because it was just one hand, so I ripped it and passed it, but I just couldn't fathom like how fucking long is this fool's arms, you know? But like back to the smoke shop, I remember one time I went there and I was gonna buy some more shit, like blunts for like weed or whatever. And he was like, hey man, I'm about to smoke some hookah. You want to hang out, smoke some hookah? And I was like, free hookah? Economically, hell yeah. So I stayed, you know? I stayed. And again, like I was just like, I should get some more information on this. Because I didn't look enough into it. I got so far ahead that I didn't check the consequences. So I'm smoking the hookah with them, and I'm like, hey man, hypothetically. Instant red flag. This fool didn't see it at all.
If an underage kid, like if you know the kid is underage and he said hypothetically, they're dealing with some personal shit.
Yeah.
No, they're like, they want to ask.
Real.
They want to ask you, but they don't know how. Like hypothetically. Like, if there is a girl I do like, because I was like that, too. Like, I was afraid of the rejection. Nah, well, go ahead. That shit is funny.
Yeah, so, right. So, like, I was like, hypothetically, like, if there was an underage kid in here, like, what would happen?
No, I was about to say, what are the consequences?
We've literally been talking about consequences the whole night. Like it's been the topic of the night is consequences.
That's true.
Yeah, and like
this is very true. Like 155%. Nah, but go ahead.
Right, and like so I was like hypothetically, what would happen if a cop came in here and there was someone here underage? He was like, well, you know, probably get like $1,000 fine. Wouldn't be able to sell tobacco for like 6 months. Might have to shut down. And I was just like, I felt so much guilt, dog. Like, these guys have been so nice to me. And I'm like putting their business on the brink of destruction, you know?
You're right, and you're lightheaded too. Like,
and I'm lightheaded.
And just to top it off.
So like what I always do is I double down.
And that'll fucking make me cough my balls off.
Oh, I hear you. But dude, I just ended up telling him, I was like, well, it's a good thing no one here is underage.
Right. Just like, yeah.
And I just ripped that shit.
Not the guy you're looking for. Let me double down on it. Not me. Nah, bro. That's $100. So, you still smoking right now? Do you smoke cigarettes still?
I do. So I stopped when I was around 16, 17. I stopped nicotine. I've always smoked weed since I was like 11, 10. And, or at least 14 for sure. And, but I remember, like, when I became single, one of the girls I was, you know, talking to at the time, you know, just having fun with, she was smoking nicotine, and it's not her fault. It was completely mine. But, like, after we were, like, done being, like, intimate or something, she would smoke her nicotine pen, and all I could think was, like, God damn, that looks awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, like, after you fucking have great sex, and then just... You know what I mean? Like, God damn, dog.
I don't smoke no more, but facts, bro.
No, yeah, dude, no, she didn't give me that idea, bro. You literally, like, especially when you know that you satisfied her in every possible way, and you're exhausted, so you got some cardio in there. You know, it was good for both parties. You just fucking ended with a little toxin. You know, just.
I hate to bring up comedy, but bro, that's why I do that bit. Where it's like, you ever lay it down so good you go cut a promo in the bathroom? Like,
Dog, yes, dog, yes. Yes. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, oh my god. I felt embarrassed. I was like, oh shit. Other people do that? Oh.
What I just did, no one else could do what I did in the way I did it. You see what I left behind in that room was utter and complete chaos, and now you're looking at the new pussy champion. Nah, dudes be stupid with it like that. Nah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but that's how it's supposed to be. You're like, you know what? Like, all right, so we're talking about sex, right?
We're talking about cigarette smoking. Not to get too far.
Oh, yeah.
Cigarette
But
smoking.
I think we transitioned to sex.
No, because like
we definitely did.
No, we did. we did. But we were like, let's rein it in.
All right, right.
And we'll transition. So I was trying to see.
I was about to unload. Dog.
Yeah, I was asking like how long you been smoking, and like, do you still smoke now?
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. So,
yes.
like, both you guys are current smokers, right?
Right,
And like, I know Michael because this dude. So, and I don't down y'all, but like, I know smoking is hard.
No, I believe it is a negative in my life, and
it is, but it's hard. And let me tell you, because like I used to smoke, and I smoked for a dumb reason, right? I was petty. I'm gonna tell you why I smoked. Look. So I always smoked trees. Like, you know, we'll start with the tree thing. Like, I remember I started smoking trees over a heartbreak. I got suspended from school, and the girl I liked, when I went back, she was with another. I went and waited for her at the spot we usually meet up, and she walked up with another dude, and they walked past me like they didn't even fucking know me. And that shit hurt, right?
No, that's malicious as fuck. That's bullshit. Dude, you know what? Before we go any farther, fuck that. Because I'm team man all the way. Because women get away with a lot of bullshit, and that no one gets. Because we're nice, dog. We're fucking nice, and we let a little shit go by, and they get away with it. And no one, and we always get the spotlight when we're fucking assholes. No, real quick. Okay. She loved you more than you loved her, because to do that, dog, to be that evil, that means that she's so sad.
Like, truly, she didn't give a fuck. Like,
no, like, that's the opposite.
Let me tell you, dude. I felt the same thing. Like, when I go in and prospect businesses for like business, and I go to like shake someone's hand, and they just like either they're a germaphobe or they might be racist, who knows? They just look at my hand like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's how it made me feel. She walked by me like, not doing that. And I was just like...
But that was on... Did you guys agree to meet there?
No.
Okay, so you were just there, like, out of
faith. And that's why I know, like, that was part of me being, like, silly and ignorant.
No. All right, so I'll break this down. I already know this is bullshit from the get-go.
We'll get back to the cigarettes, but we have to.
We have to. I'm sorry, we have to dissect this, but this is bullshit from the get-go. This is no fucking coincidence, all right? If this is a place that you both have a memory, and you went there out of love, she knows you went there out of love. She went there out of a vindictive, malicious way to hurt you. Because she's like, if I'm going to hang out... Dude, no one... All right, when you think someone doesn't care, more than likely, it's because they care the most at that moment. The reason is because it's a facade. It's fairy dust.
I gotta not let him see me break down.
Yeah, right. And it's like, if she really didn't care, she would not be in an area that is an absolute memory of you guys.
Well, see, though, I think the idea was, like, I had got expelled. So I got expelled from
I need more story.
Let me give you context.
Because I'm already on your side and I'm pissed.
So look, I had already got expelled, and I just wanted to see her, you know, because, like, she was...
Did you have contact with her?
Yeah, I text. I at least text. And
So how long was the texting? Was it the same day?
Oh yeah, it was the same day. I was like, hey,
okay, what were you guys texting?
I was just like, hey, I'm gonna come up there. You know, I was getting ghosted all day. So
she wasn't replying to. How long was she? Just that day?
The whole 24. You know, I think maybe she was upset. It's stupid to think. Who knows what she was like?
But like, how long was the duration? Was it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? Like,
no, it was the day of. So before that, we were good. Like, and then I ended up getting expelled. And then I don't know what happened. Like from the day I got expelled, like, cause I wasn't supposed to have my phone. I like straight up got my phone and text Shorty, and I didn't get anything. So I was like, hey, I can't have my phone. I will meet you here. I walked over there, sitting there. Boom. She walks up. Another dude walks straight past. Doesn't say shit. And I'm just like, oh, bro.
And you think that's coincidence, bro? That's no rule.
No, it's not coincidence.
Stop.
No,
she did it on purpose.
No,
like,
I know what you're saying, but I get it. It is mean and it's fucked up.
Dog.
But I had to move on. It's like it is what it is. But anyway, the point was, I was working at EG's at the time, and shout out to
the point is, dude.
No, so back to the smoking. So
right.
I was working at EG's at the time, and my boy came up and he was like, "Hey, player, you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." He just looked at me. He's like, "You not good?" So I was like, because I was a little kid. So I just told him what's up.
So wait, he was a worker or a manager?
He was a friend and a worker. I went to school with him. He was an older guy. I won't say his name because we're still friends. Yeah. But he hit me. He was like, "Hey, bro." He's like, "Hit this." And it was a little blue sneaker toke with the cap, right? Like, just inhale. Bro, I coughed my lungs out, bro. Went to EG's, bro. I was making sandwiches fast as fuck. Like, nah, this shit was crazy. And this is just weed smoking. Right? So I'm going in. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that? And he's like, hey, man. He was like, yo, give me $10. I'll hook you up. Gave this dude $10. That's how I know he was my boy. Because at the time, this dude gave me like a dub. Like, that was a lot of weed, bro. He knew I needed it, right? So I always sneak in from my house around the corner to this little nature observatory. He showed me how to do it with a little soda can. You know what I'm saying? This is the trees, right?
Shit, that's so bad for you, though.
I know. That was when I was little.
I've done foil pipes.
Until my first check, I hooked the same dude up with another $20, and he brought me my own sneaker toke, and it was amazing because I didn't have to walk far. I just go down the street, my sneaker toke, and then come back. So one day at work, I noticed everybody was taking extra breaks, and it was pissing me off. It's like, oh, I need my cigarette. Or I get cranky. I need my cigarette. So I'm like, yo, so if I smoke a cigarette, I get an extra break. That's what you telling me, right? If I try, because y'all motherfuckers go out there an extra 45 minutes a day, right? We only get half an hour lunch break. So that means to tell me an hour and 15 minutes from an 8-hour day. Y'all only working 7 hours and y'all only working 6 hours and 45 minutes. I'm going to start smoking cigarettes. Bro, I started smoking cigarettes. Bro, I was hooked, bro. It made no sense how good nicotine felt. That shit made no sense, bro. Like that little buzz you get, that little lightheadedness. Yeah. I was addicted to it. I didn't give a fuck how I smelled. Dude, you know what made it change?
I just still care. I hate to smoke.
Dude, you know what made it change? Not being able to afford smell good besides deodorant and having people like, oh, bro, your fucking fingers stink. You fucking smell, dog. Oh, God, dude. Get away.
Doesn't that break your heart, bro? Like, you could be a grown man, but someone says you smell, you're like, oh.
Yeah. It's like, bro. Sorry, dude. And that's why I do it to him. I'm like, bro.
I'll be like, at my cigarette outside the window, just like,
no, and I just be looking at him like, bro, like, and it's like, bro, you want to walk? Because he's like, bro, you want to walk around smelling like that? And I remember I met a chick I really liked, bro, and I was like, hey, and she was like, dude, she was like, you were cute, but you fucking stink. She's like, you gotta stop smoking, bro. I went home and I was like, nobody's gonna tell me to stop smoking. But then, like, bro, I took a whiff of my fingers, bro. That shit smelled like feet, corn chips, hot breath. And I was like, damn, is that what I'm... Like, I guess in that moment, I could really smell it. And I was like, dog, is that what I'm really smelling like? And bro, like, I was that insecure, and that's what I tell people. I know it's hard because if I was really confident like I am today, I would have never stopped smoking. I'm like, yo, you could get used to it. But I was so insecure that I was like, oh my God, I don't want to smell like that.
That's good, though. That's good.
And it worked. And that's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes insecurities have a unique way of working out. Because I know, like,
shame is good.
Dude, because I try to bunch it.
No shame.
Yeah, people that have no shame are pieces of shit. You have to have a little shame. Like, that's good for you. You're supposed to feel everything.
Humble yourself.
Yes. Yeah, you're not perfect. God damn it, look at you. Disgusting.
Dude.
Like, dude, I have to smell good. If I don't smell good, I feel like, oh. Like, it's like,
because
at least I can do that.
Because I wasn't always like that.
I come from the
same, bro.
Yeah, so you gotta step it up. So it's like, yo, the truth, like, for me, it's like, yo, the craziest things can make you stop something. But I remember how long it took, bro. Like, I remember sitting outside. It was to the point where I was, like, second-handing smoke like it was trees. Because I wanted to smoke. Oh, I need to go outside. And then there was even more of an excuse. That's what it worked. It's like, it was even more excuse. I'm trying to quit smoking. I just need a minute. Go outside. But it's like, hey, I'm still not working. Hey.
You have your straw, you just like open up a fresh straw.
And so it ended up working out. But it's like, yo, I know so many people.
Dude, he's like 6 years in. It still hits me every day, man. I need that break to just make sure I don't take a smoke break.
No, but what it was is I slowly replaced it with the gym. Because that's what happened. There we go. That's what happened. So, like, first of all, like, I was depressed, bro, and it was like, I just want to feel good. So I started chasing things, bro. And what it was like oatmeal cream pies and Twinkies. It was like, yo, this shit don't feel the same as a cigarette, but it kind of do. It's like, especially after a win on the game like Titanfall, because I was really off in the crib, just chilling. Especially having my first kid. She could move. My lady was working, and I was just at home. So, fucking, I was Titanfall, oatmeal cream pie, cereal, bro. That replaced it, bro. And my boy, like I said, like I was telling y'all earlier, my boy Sam Compton, shout out to my boy Sam, though, that you my guy. Like I said, he'd come over and he'd be like, hey, bro, let's go work out. And my lazy ass, I almost said to him, like, hey, I would love to, but I got the babysitter dropping off the kids. And it's like, the truth is, my kids are with their grandma at 2 p.m. But I just don't want to climb up that fucking hill. That's not what I want to do. I'm playing Titanfall. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You got to depend on
He's like watching you on this PS4.
No, but this, like, bro, you should really lean into your friends because your friends will help you out. Like, I'm grateful this dude was like this, right? So I'd be sitting there and he'd be like, all right. He'd be like, all right, cool, no worries. And I'd be sitting there, yeah. And then I opened the door.
Oh shit, he went to your house?
Yeah, no, this is my boy. Like,
that's awesome.
Awesome. Me and my boy used to fucking, like, I'm not even going to go into that. Like, me and him, I've known him since we were, like, kids. So, like, he'd show up, knock on the door, right? And I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? Nothing, man. What you up to? Nothing, I'm not going to, like, not let him in. So I let him in, and he'd sit there, right? Fucking half an hour to go by. Like, hey, yo, where's the babysitter? And I'm just like, fuck, like, and he's like, bro, like, listen, dog. He's like, look, I don't want to see you do bad. Like, listen, I'm your boy. I'm going to tell you this. It's like, what do you want to do? Sit here breathing hard, eating chips all day? And he's like, you can take it how you want to take it pretty much, but you got to think about why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Like, I'm not a dude that's a stranger over here being like, yo, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I'm your boy. And I'm telling you, like, yo, you're not looking good, dog. Like, let me help you. And even still, my stubborn ass, right, bro? We're going up this hill, right? Like I was telling you, I was like, we get up to that third little slope on Tumamoc, if you know what that is in Tucson.
Oh, dude.
And I'm looking at the back of his head.
It's so steep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back of his head, and this motherfucker is just like... And I'm just like, bro, like, you're really, like, and I'm mad. I'm mad. And I'm mad at him, but the truth is, I'm pissed at myself. Like, he's smoking me up this hill. I can't do it. But he's, like, coming back down, making sure I'm good. And I'm mad.
So he went to the top and came back down?
No, dude, he would go to the end, see me lagging, come back down to go back up.
That's dope.
It's like, that's double work, but I was mad because I'm like, yo, you're showing off. But it's like, I don't see that. That shit's like twice the fucking work to come back down to make sure your boy's good.
Yeah, yeah, like you think it's showing off, but it's not.
It's not, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
unless they're being arrogant about it, but like, yeah.
No.
If they're like, I have to come back down for you, like, you know.
It's more about just digging deep and getting out of that zone where you're like leaning on things you don't really, like, where you start leaning too much to the point where you're sitting here like, you just realize how comfortable you get and how silly you are.
It's an establishment that you're in control and not your body is.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I think when you first start doing it, it's like you realize how much. Because like for me, like when we start, because I remember I like hit you up, right? I was like, "Hey, Darryl," you said something about the hill, and
yeah,
I was
you
like,
guys were going consistently for a while.
Well, Darryl was like, "Yeah, man, let's go," and then we went, and there's like a top where like it's like where the one of the last like
it was very steep, right?
flax is or whatever. That's where I made it. I didn't make it to like the top.
Okay.
I made it the second time, but the first time I didn't. The first time, dude. After like, and I'm a dude that like used to do a lot of sports.
Yeah, I remember
do
you
a lot
telling
of
me.
lifting.
Yeah.
And I like, and maybe up until like 1 or 2 years after high school, and then it just kind of fell the fuck off.
Yeah, well, you're
and
not
I'm
as
old
active,
now.
you know?
Like,
yeah.
like I don't know. Like, I've been out of high school 11 years, almost 12 years. You know what I mean? So it's
I never really went.
Like I didn't go to my 10 year. Can't fucking do nothing in 10. Maybe in 20 years, but 10 years it's not gonna be fun.
No,
but
I don't even have that.
But yeah, though, but it's just back to the point, like smoking, like, no, it's hard because it was
barely touched that. You didn't catch up with us.
Yeah, I will.
My disrespect, I didn't even know.
Yeah, but it was that day I realized because I was struggling with the smoking that it's like, dude, in order to get anywhere, it's like, dude, I gotta dig deep. And then, like, it came with it. It was like, dude, you smoke trees already. It's like, do you really need to double time on your lungs? And it's like, bro, listen, it's like, if it's like, just smoke the trees. Just smoke the trees and substitute something else. It's hard, bro. It's not going to be something you can do because you're going to fall. But it's just like, you have to, it's just like, get to a point where your time is worth more than that. And you're like, listen, if I have 2 minutes, I'm going to do something else. And I know it's dumb for me because I open a lot of Pokemon cards, but I made that my value. It's like, look, if I got 2 minutes, I'm just fucking open a pack. I'm going to do this because, like, that shaves time off. I got shit I want to do. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that shit shaves times off. I can feel it still to the gym. And I've been going. It's like, that time of smoking, it's like, I ain't running like I used to. Yeah. And it don't matter how much I'm trying. It's like, you don't get that back. And it's like, you just gotta, like, if you really give a shit about yourself, like, figure the right ways to punish yourself. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, after a point with the stoves, you use it as a crutch. You use it for everything. I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I'm gonna go do this. The sex was good. The burger was good. I need a fucking cigarette. No, you don't, bro. You just need to fucking enjoy the W's when you can and just fucking rock it when you can.
Well, I think
it's easier said than done. I know that because when it's already chemically embedded in you, it's the same thing as smoking trees. Believe that. It's the same thing as smoking trees. If someone's like, yo, you need to stop smoking trees today, I could do it, but bro, that is gonna be that fucking roller coaster ride of my life because I'm so comfortable with it. Like it helps me with so much things. But at the same time, I realize, like, it's like, damn, bro, you've made this shit a crutch. Because, like, without it, you have to struggle to get to a normalcy. But that's what we do. Like, all of us have a little hole in our heart. Some of us feel it with work. Some of us feel it, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, that little hole, fill it with something else. Fill it with something else besides the stove. And you'll thank yourself for it. You'll smell better. You'll have more stamina. And you really will. You'll find there's just a better thing to make your mind be like, okay, I got to do something else to feel it. I got to do something else because this ain't it for me. You know? But it's tough. It's tough.
I know that.
I
mean, it's a lot easier if I, like, am able to, like, fill my day with shit. You know what I mean? Like, because smoking takes, like, a lot of time. It feels like. like 10
Yeah,
minutes. Every time
especially
you
It does.
dude. I feel
And it shaves so much more off of your time clock. It's like, dog, for one stove, like,
It's
I really do
7 to
believe
10 minutes for a cigarette.
dude. Even with the vapes, dude. Like one thing I've like analyzed, man. Like even with cigarettes, you have to take time breaks. Like you can't do it in buildings. You can't do it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you put yourself in positions where you can't smoke, it's better. Because me, I don't know. I'm like, you don't give a fucking person. I was like, even if I'm someplace I can't smoke, I'll be like a hospital, I'll be like, I'm going outside.
right, but you can go outside. You have to have a position to go outside. For me, I'm like with the vape. There's no limits. Like all I have to do is make sure no one sees me. That's all. I'll go in the restroom and I'll hit it like 4 or 5 times, and like I just hate like dude. I just as like I said, I hold the humanity to a very high standard, including myself. So it's like the fact that I need something like that just makes me feel very weak, you know. And it just. But I like at the same time it's like God damn it I am weak to this shit, you know. Like
it's just a chemical balance, man. We're all creatures of habit, man, and that's the same thing. It's like the hardest thing for a lot of us is to like really just look at ourselves and be like, yo, I need to fix that straight up, because a lot of us like to live in that space where it's like, yo, like I'm Gucci, like I'm just like. Whenever you really like start breaking down something you need to fix, you start compartmentalizing. Well, I
it's
do
justification.
This. Yeah, I just do this because, and it's like, yo, it's the truth. But at the end of the day, but like whoever said what's worth having is fucking easy. You know what I mean? And some of us are like,
it's just justification. That's all it is.
It
I
is.
I get it, man. Like you make some way to like make you okay with it, like where it's like, well, you're gonna die of something, or like everyone has their vice, stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, well, who are you trying to be? What standard are you holding yourself?
Yeah, I mean, and it is shitty, dude. But like at the same time, it's like I come from like a family of like there's a lot of drug addicts in my family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like out of all of the vices, I think, and I'm not justifying it anyway. You know what I mean? But like. When I'm mad, I don't go to the bar and I'll spend hours with my family, like financially, and fuck myself up. You know what I mean? I'll go smoke a cigarette and I'll fucking sit by myself for.
So it's like a minimized evil.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like the lesser. It's a small. It's an evil, but it's small, but it's still an evil. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like where it's like, look.
I'm gonna commit an evil. Judging, like, I could be doing something. I could be a fucking menace if I really wanted to be, but it's just like I think of repercussions, man, and it like I
so
said.
do you feel in some way if you didn't do some type of evil that because like I feel some way like whenever I try to be completely straight edge and completely the man I want to be in all of the good essences, I can do it, but the moment I fall off, the whole radical and evil side of, or not even evil, but the radical side of me comes out in an exponential way.
Okay, so I think
does that make sense?
I think we both gotta get it. Like we both have, because like this, like people see me like this, dude, but like I spend a lot of time being like this.
Right.
Like
you work at it.
Like I used to be a kid that like could not control his anger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like could not.
And you put a lot of effort.
I put a lot of effort in control my anger.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I used to be like chubby. I used to be skinny, but then I did like this asthma thing where I got chubby and I get used to.
Oh, so you were taking something that was prescribed to you?
Yeah, so you know like Advair, the purple disc. Have you heard of that?
No.
Like,
I remember the commercials. Yeah,
I was always like,
yeah. So funny story is it's like the students.
Wait, can you guys explain? What
so Advair, I remember they used to sell commercials. It was like a purple pill.
No. It was a purple disc. It was a white pill,
but
in each disc there was like
what do you mean by disc? Like,
it was just like a purple disc that if you folded it out,
yes, yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah.
that's exactly.
Okay.
I thought so. I remember the commercial. So it was one of those ones where it would show people doing shit, and you'd be like, Advair, and then like
like old people and shit.
Yeah,
like that,
and then it show.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wait a minute.
I remember the case. Yeah.
You'd be like, wait a minute, what is this for? You know what I mean? But go ahead, my bad.
So that's not the actual thing you ingest. Sorry, that's what was confusing me.
Okay, so explain.
So funny story is like I'm pretty sure either the med students at the U of A developed that drug, or they were in
at the U of A.
Yeah, at the U of A here when I was like young. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so they either developed that drug or they were in like cahoots with another company that worked at that drug, and they were just doing a study here also.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like asthma as a kid, like bad asthma. So I was an experiment for that drug here.
Did your parents like sign off?
Yeah, they signed off because I used to have like asthma attacks like every other night.
Oh,
and
really?
so like, and I would be like on an inhaler and shit. And it's still like I was even on like that dark. I was like on that Darth Vader like humidifier machine that like has like this liquid medication that like turns into steam, and you have to like
the Primatine
like a
mist.
full face mask.
Yeah, the mist.
Like
because like I remember having
shit,
like a little nozzle, but you needed like the whole face.
Yeah, right. You had that Primatine mist.
Yeah. So I was like that kid.
Yeah. Shout out to Daniel.
Hey, that Washington D.C. oxygen.
Yeah, so I was like, I used to be like those kids, and like they would give me one of those, and each disc is like a month's supply. So it like when it's closed, it looks like what you just saw, and then when you slide it open, and there's like a button that's a lever that you push down. When you push down, it crushes a pill to dust, and you inhale it like you do an inhaler.
So all right, so it's
an actual pills.
Can you describe it a little more? So it's like halfway. I remember there's like
like when it's closed, it's fully closed, and then you slide it like this and it opens.
We're talking Advair right now, y'all.
You slide it like this and it opens, and when you slide it open, there's a button right here, and you push the button, and it's kind of like.
So wait, as you open, like you have to hold it open and press the button.
Yeah, you have to because you close it, and then when you open it, it allows you to press the button. So when it's open, there's the button. When it's closed, there's no button. Nothing happens. Like it doesn't click on something or whatever. So you open it, you click the button, and then what it does is there's a mechanism that crushes a pill to dust. You know what I mean? Yeah. and then you inhale it like an inhaler. You hold it, and then it's like steady breath and stuff like that, right? So I was like on that experiment, and we would do the little games like where I would like it was like computer games where I'd breathe in this machine. I'd be like a toaster, and there's like be like bread and shit, and you like catch the breath, and then like breathe out, and like because it was all for breath control. You know what I mean? And I ended up,
I don't mean to laugh, but yo, they really be trying to make you. I love it. Yo, they be like, listen.
I'm all about human testing, dog.
Yeah, they be like, I
in front of the wall.
They really be trying to make it super comfortable. Hey, bro, you want to play the toaster game?
Yeah, dude.
It's like the guy's got to go into the meeting, you know? All right, we got to make a game that'll make these children feel comfortable while we're experimenting on them.
Hey, Doug, you
want
to play
the
toaster game?
That wasn't on
toaster game.
They gave us like, you remember those? It was like they were either like those flat crackers or they were like those skinny, thin crackers with like the little cheese on the side. Came in like a wrapper. Remember those things?
Like in squares?
No, they came in like a rectangle pack, and like on one, there would be like some crackers on one side and some like cheese on the other side.
Yeah, and they give like 2-packs, like
yeah. Those things, they would give us those and like juices and stuff. I felt like a king, bro, but like,
a king.
There wasn't very many kids in there there wasn't that many kids in there with my level of asthma. You know?
Sometimes I got double portions. It's kind of important, They're like, yeah, Mike over there, he's really fucked up, and that's why we need him the most.
It's like he's a perfect specimen.
Yeah, he's the one that if he gets better, we're gonna make so much money.
If we cure this kid, we're gonna make so much money.
Yeah, give him extra crackers, hell yeah.
and they kind of did, dude. That's why I kind of like.
Oh my god!
It's like that boy scored high. Get that one.
He's like, dude,
that boy
they kind of succeeded, bro. I'm Captain America.
I've watched some like old school Tarzan like in the lobby waiting just to play my games and eat my snacks.
He's like, you have no
guys,
idea.
if we're just joining, we're talking Advair, bro. This is crazy.
But yeah, so I was like a test subject for Advair, basically.
That is fucking crazy.
And like it's great.
You're like rocking out pull-ups and shit.
With my fucking titties, bro. I'm just like my titties just
the goddamn specimen and shit.
Oh my god. Nah.
Dude, I gained so much weight, bro. Like, I didn't eat that much. I used to jog. We had like
a muscle.
We had like a property that was like really big, and I fucking like jogged around, bro. I could not lose the weight, bro. Like, because like I learned some crazy shit about having asthma. Like, if I were to take an inhaler, I couldn't like run in like track events because technically, even though my lungs are weak and I need an inhaler, I'm technically taking a steroid, which is like a fucking enhancing drug or whatever. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like I need this.
To be normal, you know?
I'm trying to run with the bulls. You won't let me.
I have a deficiency, and you're saying God. I have the fucking upper edge?
You guys are fucking crazy. Alright, guys.
Alright, next topic.
Dude, next time. That is fucking hilarious. Alright, guys.
God damn it, let me give it my all.
Oh, my goodness. Alright, man. So, the next topic, we're going to talk about favorite liquor. Favorite liquor.
Okay, favorite liquor. All right. You know what? I know it's liquor, but for some reason I thought it was CKER. You know, liquor, and I was like, well, liquor of what kind? You know what I mean? Like of like. It was just gonna be sexual right away. You know?
Right? He's like, I'm going there.
Yeah, but all right. I'm more of a whiskey kind of guy.
Okay. Yeah. Favorite kind of whiskey.
If I'm not caring about the sugar intake, probably Honey Jack is my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. I have a favorite whiskey.
What is it?
Well, hold on. Do you like whiskey too, or what do you?
Yeah, more. Well,
if you're not a whiskey, then I'm gonna tell you my favorite whiskey.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of have like a preference of everything. Like if I had to choose, I actually really do like tequila. Okay, but I like it with lime and salt. I like Patron Silver. I don't like anything with any kind of
Patron Silver.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're gonna show you this visual real quick too.
Any kind of silver, bro, because I feel like anything else is too hard. Bro, it's like too hard.
I used to love Patron, yeah. Go ahead.
But like silver just goes down smooth. It's like probably like it's like the Grey Goose of tequila.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like if you're taking tequila, that's
Belvedere
brown.
or something like that of tequila. It's like pretty good.
Wait, what kind?
No, Belvedere's.
Yeah. No, it's the Belvedere of tequila.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what silver is. That's like the.
He said Patron. Patron.
It's like smoother.
Patron tequila.
Anything with
Patron.
Any tequila with
Patron is Belvedere
of tequila.
No. I said it's like the equivalent. Like
it's so he's just equating it to like Belvedere. Because Belvedere is a vodka.
It's like a higher.
Okay. All right. That's what I was like concerned. I was like, what's Belvedere? I've never heard of it.
But I also like.
Look, that bottle you heard clinking around.
Oh, is that what you were like sipping on?
In Montana, we drink a lot of gin and juice.
Oh, okay.
Like I drink a lot of cranberry juice and.
You guys sip a lot of gin and juice in Montana.
Yeah.
Gin and juice in Montana. Whoa. Yeah, wait a minute. I was not expecting to hear that. Did y'all hear that? Michael Arriola from hold on, I forced screaming. I don't want to scream too much, but Michael Arriola,
straight gin, bro.
Dude, gin is an aggressive alcohol. It is.
Michael Arriola from Tucson, Arizona, moved to Helena and said in Montana they drink a lot of gin and juice. What y'all fucking Snoop?
Yeah. So anyone from Montana, let us know if that's accurate.
I love cranberry juice and like Bombay Sapphire is so good, dude. Like with some ice on the rocks.
He said, "Rolling down the street."
Dude, you know the way you're explaining this drink, it sounds like such a high class drink.
I wouldn't call it like, and it's
crazy. The way it's just Bombay what?
Bombay Sapphire, because like I like and shaken not. It's like a blue bottle. It's
Bombay Sapphire is a gin.
Yeah,
it's a.
Has
no,
like
it's not. It's like
juniper berries and like other shit.
Well, it's a good
like
name. Goddamn it,
it's good, bro.
He said in Helena, Montana, they be like rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
But we also have like poor man's mojitos, which is just like Bud Light and orange juice.
That sounds disgusting.
He said, "What? Hold on. So hold on. Wait. Hold on. Say that again. Say that again, like clear. What is a poor man's mojito? Like,
so you get like a bottle of Bud Light, and you drink the neck out of it, and then you pour orange juice in the riddle in the neck where that would go, and then you just kind of like flip it upside down, like with your thumb over it, and then go back up so it kind of like mixes a little bit, and then obviously let off a little bit easy because that pressure builds up and that shit will, But like. Make sure everything comes off all nice and easy, and it's just like a poor man's mojito where it's like champagne and orange juice. Instead of just Bud Light and orange juice.
You know what, dude? I'm so sorry. I laughed and thought I was like,
I've never heard of that.
But dude, I've done the same thing with micheladas, bro. I'll drink a half, like the stem of the Corona, and throw in some like fucking clamato, a little salt, bam, instant michelada.
Way better, but way heartburn. Dude.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate heartburn, dude.
Okay, so you're a gin dude or what?
I like a little bit of everything, but like mostly, like I said, I'll take if I could drink anything without a chaser, it would be any kind of silver tequila with some wine.
Okay, I feel that. Then you said whiskey, so my favorite kind of whiskey. Shout out to Brian Blackwell. First time I ever had whiskey, Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson's nice.
The first time I ever had whiskey, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "It's whiskey," and I was just like, "So, this dude Brian, like, when you first meet him, he's got like a strong personality. He's a cool dude. Loves Star Wars. Super nerd.
See, that's how you know
he's
hard to get along with because he's like, dude, he's a great guy.
No, he's a great guy. No, so like I haven't talked to him in a while, but like when we first met, we were working at CSL, and like he just had a strong personality, but like straight up, like after work. This motherfucker was OD, like the chillest motherfucker I've ever.
So like his work personality.
Yeah, he was like.
There
was two people like, but he was cool. But he was like, "Yo, come over, man," and we played the first Star Wars Battlefront, and then like like this dude was like at the end of the day like this dude was this dude was a G, bro, and I'm gonna get into some crazy shit with this dude. So like, this dude was a G, bro, but like we sipped Jameson one night, bro, and like this dude dead ass told me like he's like, "Yo, bro," he's like, "I got you drunk to tell you something, bro." He's like, "This chick you're dating, bro," he's like I fucked her. And he's like, I didn't want you to fuck me up. And I was like, bro, like, no, I wouldn't have told you. He's like, I just want to tell you because you're my friend. He's like, straight the fuck up, bro. You're my friend, and like, you're cool as fuck. And like, she's like, I don't know how long they've been together, but she's a fucking liar. And so like, straight up, bro. I was like, yo, pull the car over, right? And so we pulled the car over, right? I hit Shorty up, bro, because I was like, I was really fucking with Shorty, bro. Like, and I was like, yo, you ever fuck with anybody at my work? She was like, no. And I was like, put that on us. I put that on us. I promise I love you. I was like, nah, straight the fuck up. So I was like, yo, so like, she was like,
she was already caught, and she's just like, no.
So I doubling down.
No, bro. So peep this. She doubled down on that first, right? And so I was like, hey, well, I was like, I know about you and so, right? This is what she said. She's like, well, you need to make a decision because not a lot of guys have this chance on me. I was like, who the fuck you think you are?
I'm like, that guy had a chance with you.
No, bro, I bummed the fuck out, bro. And then after that, bro, we finished a whole bottle of Jameson. He's like, bro, it's like, I won't rest until I get you some new pussy. And I was like, you don't gotta do that, bro. I was like, honestly, I didn't have to fucking.
Yo, just fucking cuts his hand.
No,
bitch.
I swear, on my firstborn.
No, bro. So peep this, bro. It was like at the end of the day, I really didn't have to call and get emotional like that. Like I'll be at 100%. Like he told me what's up. I could have rocked with the knowledge. Sometimes you got to rock with the knowledge you know. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I folded underneath the.
No, I think you did the right thing. I think that was
and I did. Like, but at the same time, I could have handled it a little bit better. But But
well, yeah, maybe not in front of him.
But but back to the whiskey, bro. We drank this whole bottle of whiskey, bro. Like, that's why Jameson will always be dope, because, like, sometimes a friend, like, let's run know, it's like,
yeah,
yo.
that was a homie right
Yeah,
there.
homies tell you what's up, bro. He's not gonna let you, like you said, not gonna let you walk around boogers in your nose and you fly down and shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, no, that was a good dude right there. Like, 'cause that took a lot of balls to do that. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, and we sipped first, but like, yo, he didn't know like that, and it's like, yo, bro, like, to even most dudes don't even think about another dude like that to be like, yo, bro, like, I'm thinking about how you finna react.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
How you finna feel, my guy? But he was like, yo, I really like this is, so it's like, yo, that's why I fuck with Jameson. Jameson's my favorite whiskey. I love how we get off track. That's what it's about.
You have such a better story than my stories of alcohol.
But the best liquor.
So just fun fact, like, my kid's name was a toss-up between Tucker and Jameson. We chose Tucker.
Yeah, you chose the right.
Yeah,
you chose the right. You don't want no dude running
It's
around
almost
with
Jameson.
Jameson. No. We already know
At the
kid.
same time, though, that's kind of cool.
He said,
well, because he can be like James.
It's Jameson,
silly shit.
Like, bro, there's no
Silly.
way he's not gonna do his whole name. Miss Simpson, my name is Jameson.
My name is Jameson.
You're gonna have
but
to call
you
him
just
my
think
full name.
about all these
You like
like
that kid that knocks up his teacher? Like,
Yeah.
like, no, I'm just kidding.
But I should just call him James. It's Jameson.
But just think about like all these new age names and shit. It's like, I'm gonna name my son Grogu.
That's true though. It's like,
he's just like, what the fuck?
Dude, you know that's not a good name, dude.
He's like, I love the Mandalorian.
That's not a good name, dude.
Yeah. But watch, you're gonna meet what? Like, look,
Baby Yoda's better than
my
that.
kid's name is.
Listen,
My
in
kid's
our
name is
lifetime,
Qui-Gon Jinn.
in our lifetime, and I hope this is a fake fact, we're gonna meet one kid named Grogu, dog. Like, I swear, we're definitely gonna.
Okay, all right.
We were like, what the fuck?
But
What's his
he's
name?
got to be as big as you. Like, dude, he can't be a small dude, dog.
Yeah.
If he's gonna be Grogu, he's gotta be yoked.
Yeah. Yoked ass Grogu. My name is Grogu.
Yeah, dude, because that would sound sick. Like, dude, yeah, that's my boy Grogu, dude. He's
That's fucking
he'll
hilarious.
bench press your house, dog.
But yeah, for whiskey, yeah, Jack Daniels has kind of always been a staple.
Yeah, no, Uncle Jack has always been there.
But to get back to it, the best liquor for me, vodka.
Yeah, and see, like,
I love
vodka.
Vodka's cool.
I love vodka.
I think it just reminds me too much of like rubbing alcohol, like that's what it always has reminded me of. Like,
That's a very accurate statement.
Like it's
That,
only good. Like it's only good in like shots. With, like, I mean, as an adult, you got to be realistic.
Don't
with yourself.
judge me,
Like,
motherfucker.
No, they're like as an adult,
So-
like you just
oh my
drink
God,
whatever, right? Like, whatever. But like, if I'm gonna drink vodka, like to my enjoyment, not just like I'll drink however to like party. You know?
Right.
For my enjoyment, it's got to be a fucking Bloody Mary, or a fucking screwdriver, or a fucking.
Got some
It's gotta be a
flavor.
cocktail,
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Because like,
Nah,
Like-
I think I'm Russian somewhere in there, bro.
No.
you're like I'm.
Because I had like a 2 year.
You see, people
I had
on
like a
this
2 year
street,
sentence. with
people who
vodka.
fuck with this stream know, bro. You give me some Tito's, bro. Bro, listen, I don't need nothing. You just give me that bottle. I'm sipping that. Maybe a little bit of chaser, bro.
Do you guys remember?
I love.
No, dude. Okay, there's a difference because like vodka is a different kind of drunk. Like I remember one year I loved vodka.
Like, pop locking and shit.
Like,
Dude, because like it was
you
like
can make a lot
it's
of-
a smooth like drunk. Like you're having a good time and like you're very active.
And you're cognitive.
Whiskey's more like you're sitting down and you're thinking.
No, I feel like vodka.
you're
I'm
thinking.
cognitive.
I feel like
Yeah, like see, like he wants to go dance. He wants to be Terry Crews in White Chicks. That's what he wants to be.
Bro, we're not gonna go there because I'm big and black.
No, what? You don't think I want some glow sticks? You don't think I want to go out there on the
We're not
dance
gonna
floor
go
and fucking break it down? No.
No,
Terry Crews is a feeling.
Get the fuck. He said Terry Crews is a film. That's pretty fucking funny, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that
dog.
is hilarious.
Terry
bro.
Crews is a feeling.
He said it's
how you
not.
feeling right now? Hey, Cruz, you know?
Yeah, dog. Dude, you can totally... Dude, I'll get some weights and dance with them bitches, dog. Sometimes
I want to eat some oysters
I got the
like
phobies.
this. No, just I want to eat some oysters like this.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
But,
Nah, so definitely that is fucking hilarious, man. I'm having too much fun. All right.
Do you guys think that? I honestly feel that. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, we're just chopping it up, and that's what's great about it. Like, straight up. So, the next one, bro, peep this, bro. Last meal you about to have on death row, bro.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes,
God.
yes.
So, you about to get,
okay.
so you getting executed tomorrow, bro. like 9 o'clock. Like, sharp, bro. You out this motherfucker,
They
bro.
wake you up at
Going on,
7:45. They let you have the shower.
yeah, they make you shower. They make you shower and just...
You gotta be clean before you shit yourself and die.
Yo, that is horrible, bro. Yo, it's 7:45 to shower you just to take you and kill you, bro. Shit is...
Dog, you're not gonna take somebody stinky, dog.
No.
Like, nah, you gotta at least respect your death.
Oh my god, man, that is fucking hilarious, dude.
So who wants to go first on the...
I want to go last. I definitely want to go last.
I'm
if that's
taking
possible. I mean,
that's fine. Listen,
So,
hold on. Before you answer that, I'm gonna go take. I gotta take a piss real quick, bro.
oh yeah, I mean,
But just,
a
like,
little timeout. Right
Yeah,
here,
we'll
guys.
take a little time out. Look, let me show you
We'll
where
be back soon.
Yeah, well, I got 2 bathrooms. I'm gonna show you where the bathroom is. Fucking, when you watching this now or later, bro, drop in the chat, bro. We appreciate the love. Let's get it.
Dude, you're looking so good, dude. Honestly, look at his shoulders. Have you guys seen his fucking back?
He's all ripped right.
Dude, he's getting good, man.
Here, I got the bathroom right here. You got me. I was like, come on.
All right.
You see ripped? Oh, yeah, man. Of course. Cheers. I don't know why. I just think maybe nature. I'm a druid, dude. If I could dance naked around a tree, I would.
That's me back, man.
That's not a play, man, bro.
That's got fucking pizza and everything.
But dude, like that's honestly is pretty sick.
That would be nice after like 6 of those.
Yeah. When you're like nice and hungry.
Yeah. And you can still drink like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
You can still drink.
While you're eating it.
Yeah.
I totally get what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've never really had a problem like alcohol. The only real time I've ever like duped from alcohol was whenever I drink like a whole bottle of liquor by myself, pretty much, or I drink so much beer that like just like full beer.
No, yeah, no,
And then you puke it up and you just keep drinking.
yeah, no, yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I've definitely blacked out just because me and my cousins.
All right.
Never anything too crazy.
So we're back. We took a little break. So the next question we had was for ourselves was like, okay, so we're getting executed tomorrow. We got our last meal on death row, right? Last meal on death row. We said again, they waking you up 7:45, showering you just to kill you at 9. What you gonna eat the day before? Cause just so you can shit it out. All right, what's your last meal when you're in prison?
Oh, dude, it's tough because it's either a toss up between something I really want, but I kind of grew up in a weird way where it's like if you're on death row, you either shouldn't get a last meal.
Well, okay, so
but here's the thing is like here's the fucked up thing about death row because of like how prison's kind of like a business and shit, right? Is that like the minimum wait time in most states is 12 years. Like, 12
yeah, no,
years.
this is like
I think
before.
I think a man can change in 12 years, and now you're killing an innocent fucking man.
Well,
like
I feel it, but
think about all the bad shit you've done in your life, and if you hadn't had the opportunities you've had to like better yourself. And in prison, when you have like nothing but time to better yourself, bro. 12 years, you're killing a reformed man.
So I shared, I shared a post recently of a guy.
I feel like if you're gonna execute somebody, it needs to be like in a closer time to the death, bro, because they haven't like.
So it's like if you're gonna kill him that year.
Yeah,
no,
you're saying.
No,
yeah,
but fuck
but why do I right then and there, bro?
But at least he's not reformed, right?
He didn't get a chance.
Yo, steer
He was
back.
still a monster when he died.
Steer back. Like I get that.
I get
what you're saying, but like I'm being serious though, because like I just posted something where a guy requested his death. Like there was a guy straight up. I posted on Flame On Games. Go check it out. Like there was a guy who requested his death. He fought to get the death penalty because he wanted to go out on his own terms. So fuck the hypotheticals you change. Like straight up, you're dying tomorrow. Like for real, critically thinking. You're dying tomorrow.
Yes.
What am I gonna eat?
What are you gonna eat, bro?
Like yeah, like all right, like or like it could be your breakfast. It doesn't matter because like breakfast, dinner, lunch, that don't matter. It's your last meal. They're gonna kill you.
Like,
you just got washed up.
How long
you're clean.
Did they tell you how long you get to like eat your meal?
You got 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Oh, that's fucking.
Before they take you full and ready to die.
And you can have and listen, you can have whatever
anything.
you want.
Yeah, you have an appetizer, main course, and dessert. Your last full meal. So what's gonna be your appetizer? What's gonna be your main course? What's gonna be your dessert? It's a lot to think about. Take a little time. Think about it. Think about it. It's literally your last meal.
For my last
and honestly, and for the sake of this, there's no time limit.
Yeah, there's no time. You could
because they're gonna take. Yeah,
dude, it's your last fucking meal.
It's your last meal, bro.
Like
whatever you want.
It's juices. There you go. Nights out.
I'd probably honestly want something.
Do a 3
course. No. Think about it. Think of each meal before you answer. You should.
Okay.
And we'll give you a 3 course.
Yeah.
Okay, so breakfast. Yeah. My breakfast would be.
Wait, no, it's gonna be one meal, so it's appetizer.
Oh, okay.
Course,
okay, so
dessert.
My appetizer would be probably some like mozzarella sticks with some jalapeno poppers and some onion rings.
Like
yeah.
That's a classic one. Yeah. What's your
can tell that's the sign. Yeah. That's the sign you've been to a franchise restaurant.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I want to taste of home.
That is a sign that I was willing to die in an Applebee's.
Give me this. That's fucking hilarious. Okay.
What's the dipping sauce?
Well, this one's always controversial, but I like blue cheese, but I like marinara. I like ranch. I like fucking everything, bro. Like
that's okay. It's
It's your last meal, bro. Ask for all the sauces.
My main meal would probably be like some meatloaf.
Interesting.
Some meatloaf with some like mashed potatoes and gravy. Probably some like cornbread.
All right. Now, all right. I love
because like cornbread's fucking good.
Yeah,
bro.
I love cornbread, especially when it's moist, bro.
Well, like when it's like kind of like a little bit sweet, like cornbread's like the best.
Oh yeah, dude. You know yeah, I mean? I just hate when it's dry.
Corn. So like
Meatloaf.
Loaf mashed potato.
That's what's up, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty basic, bro.
Alright, no,
You're not, bro.
Like-
You're not. You
Okay,
like
I'm
tell
pretty
you like
basic.
straight up like. That's why I said it's interesting. It's not cheap, but
No, it's like your last meal is a self-expression of who you are.
it
Dude.
really is.
I'd do anything.
So what's your dessert then?
My dessert would probably have to be. I like that shit. What the fuck is it called? Creme brulee. It's like
What is creme
like I
brulee?
bought
creme
it.
brulee. It's like it's in between like
It's like a milk. It's like a milk.
Yeah.
It's like a condensed milk dessert with like
That
caramel on top. That's like
that's tres leche, right?
yeah. I
No,
think
no,
that's what it is.
You're not
Tres
talking
leche,
about.
yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
talking about flan, are you?
Yeah, what did I
No,
say?
he's talking about tres leche.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tres leches is a cake though. That's
Yeah.
not layered though.
yeah.
No,
It's-
it's not layered. It's like a condensed milk gelatin like thing.
That's flan. Yeah.
Like
With,
this, like this creme brulee.
yeah, like that.
okay,
Okay.
so look up flan real quick.
No, it's definitely not flan. Like
Yeah.
so, I
If
know.
you
Creme brulee
You can buy like
is
the
where
cheap
it's like
version.
heated on top, but it's cold. In the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
still a pudding.
It's like
okay.
a pudding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never
okay.
had creme brulee.
I like that, and I like.
Damn, that's very classy of you. God
It's
damn.
not even that. It's just like
No,
a.
dude, I've never had creme brulee. It's
Yeah.
classy as fuck, dog. That's
It
definitely.
looks like something
Yeah,
I
no.
wouldn't eat.
It's James
It's-
Bond white people.
It's
shit,
very
for sure.
like it's like the
like
whiskey
white
of desserts.
villain,
It's like a
you know?
sipper, you know.
Yeah, no, I've seen creme brulee only in 007s.
No.
And it was always the villain eating it.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna grow. I'm gonna start balding, and I'm just gonna start eating creme brulee. Like,
No, I mean, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I mean, there's beauty in all aspects.
Yeah,
you know?
he's just saying that's what I see. No, but okay, that's what's up, bro.
No, honestly,
I don't know.
see, that's what I'm saying. It's very self-expression because, like,
I do not look like I look like I just eat raccoons.
You look key like super classy. I respect that. Hell yeah. All right, Darryl, you next, bro.
All
Come
right,
on, come
so
on.
for the appetizer, bro, like straight the fuck up, bro.
I like a
want
gallon of wine.
Yes,
Like-
yes.
Yes. So, I was
I'm
just
fucked up for you.
I was just about to say, I was like, yo, bro, so look, I want fucking 6 shots of fucking Tito's, bro.
Double shots or regular?
Just doubles. I'm out this. Listen, I'm out this.
That's my boy.
I'm out this bitch tomorrow, bro. Like, I want 6 because like that. This is just appetizer.
Like, dude, you'll be so hungover.
Yeah, listen, this is just appetizer, bro. Like I'm telling you, like this is just appetizer. Like 6 shots, bro,
Okay,
and give
okay.
me 3 fucking Nashville hot tenders, bro. With the pickles, and just like
Nashville hot, you want to feel the spice.
bro,
You want to feel the spice.
Hold on, bro.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
And like,
It's
give
beautiful,
me
honestly.
1 whole potato, but I want it cut into wedges. Fucking
Oh,
Cajun
yeah.
seasoned and all that, right? So you know what I
I'm
mean?
salivating, dude.
Yeah, Cajun season, right? For the mid course, bro. For the main course, bro.
Wait. So that's the end of your appetizer right there?
That's just the appetizer.
So are you having sour cream with the potato wedges?
So yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I want
so-
to hear
okay,
the
so-
sides. I wanna hear
Okay,
the sides.
so for the sides, even if I don't use them all, I want every single fucking condiment.
I love it.
I want honey mustard, regular mustard. I want fucking ketchup, barbecue sauce, ranch, blue cheese. Even though I don't fuck with blue cheese, Thousand Island vinaigrette, Italian.
You're gonna do the ultimate like with the sodas.
Bro, I'm gonna have a guard hating me. He's like, listen, by the time you finish this, it's gonna be time for your execution. Exactly, motherfucker. Like, literally, I'm gonna be in there dipping the shit like,
Just like the bone.
yeah, bro, like straight the fuck up. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be like, yo, I can tell you 965 combinations of potato taste. I'm gonna be on some silly shit, right? So, and then after that, bro, for the main course, bro, like, listen, I want everything out of the sea that you can bring me, bro. Like, I'm talking swordfish, Chilean sea bass, tuna, sardines.
Like, dude, it's like a $7,000 meal.
I'm out this bitch tomorrow.
Boy,
I'm out this bitch tomorrow.
taxpayer money,
and
man.
y'all about to watch, and you know what's fucked up? Because like 12 motherfuckers be really sitting there like watching this for entertainment. So it's like, listen.
You're like, all your cellmates, they're like looking up to you.
Like straight up, bro. Like I want everything in the sea, bro. And then for the like, yo,
I want a crawfish boil and shit.
Eat a dolphin?
Dude, everything.
Dolphins are assholes. I don't like dolphins.
Listen. I'm out this bitch.
Of shit, dude.
I am out this bitch tomorrow. I want all the seafood.
He's like, when I mean all, I mean all.
Whatever's not gonna hurt nobody, just give me it all, right? And then for for dessert, look, I'm gonna be so cold with it, bro. Every type of cookie with 31 flavors of Baskin Robbins in between. So I want macadamia nut with chocolate. I want macadamia nut with vanilla. I want macadamia nut with strawberry.
All in one cookie?
No.
Like
Each ice cream
like
sandwich.
A cake of it?
No, just an ice cream sandwich of each one.
Well, what's the ice cream then?
Each one. So look, if I get 2 macadamia nut cookies, I want one with chocolate in between. I want one with vanilla in between.
Oh. Yo, so the cookies are all macadamia nuts?
No. They're each type of cookie. Because look.
Yeah, he wants every type of cookie with like every combination of ice cream.
I'm out this bitch tomorrow. And I am not fucking around. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, listen, bro. Like.
Alright, so we have to extend the 45 minutes to like 3 hours.
No, because it's literally your last meal. It's like, look, bro. If all I got is my last meal, like, yo, look.
You're going to be getting a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I swear to God. Like, look, bro, I will take an hour to stop because I know I'm out this bitch tomorrow.
Okay,
it's
so
like,
then, okay.
It's like, look, I'm trying to die
so,
eating.
okay, realistically.
You understand?
No,
I'm trying to die eating.
Okay, so realistically, how much time would you need to eat all of that? Because the 45 minutes is not enough. I'm thinking it's not enough.
Look, I want to be so drained from eating that tomorrow it feels
so
like
what,
an
like
illusion.
4 hours?
No. I'm trying to eat through the death where they
where
so
they're marching like 24 hours.
Look, where they're marching me in the thing to the thing, and I'm like dazing.
You still have got cookies and shit.
Yeah, like I'm dazing in and out. You know what I mean? I'm dazing in and out, and I'm like out of mind, and I'm just like, yo, give me the cookies. And everyone's just watching me.
You're like shitting yourself still.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, no.
Bro,
I would do the same. No, like,
listen,
fuck all y'all.
You gotta understand. Yo, Thomas, what's good, bro? We're talking about our last meal. If we're on death row, like, look, if we're dying tomorrow at 9 a.m., what are we eating tonight? And like I said, it's like straight the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna be in there like where they're like, is this okay, man? Look at him. Where they're feeling sorry, but it's like, no, take me. But it's like I had everything, bro. And then who knows where I'm going? It might have been a fucking illusion, but that's what I'm doing. It's like, yo, I'm out this bitch tomorrow, bro.
Okay.
You give me everything. And listen, and I forgot to add, with every course, bro, I said 6 in the start.
Yeah.
I said 6 in the start, right? Then you're going to give me 12 in the next one. And in the last one, you're going to give me 24. That's all I need. I would like to
blackout drunk, just die without
I would like to proceed.
That's awesome.
I'm for sure requisition discontinued food. Hell yeah. Like, yo, give me shit that ain't around no more. But straight up.
No,
but like, I'm really going out like where they're just like, damn, bro, like that was the most expensive debt. And then you know what's fucked up? When they execute me and I shit all that out, it's gonna sting so bad.
I think someone's gonna have to clean it.
Like that's just gonna linger in that chamber for like years, bro. It's gonna be like, bro, that smells like onions, pickles, ice cream. Like that is disgusting. What the fuck was that? But yo, that's me though. Go ahead,
all right, dude. I love that I heard both of you guys. You got me great premise to go off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I got a whole day of eating. I'm really gonna enjoy it.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Thomas said, TNC Comedy said, let me get Doritos 3D and a Fruitopia, and then they can't kill me until they get it. Yo, go get them discontinued products, bro. I need you to make
Szechuan sauce.
Make me a special bet. Yo, can I pet a dodo bird? They're gonna be like, yo, we gotta get this.
No, I like that because that's the same vibe I was going to, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so my breakfast is pretty basic. You know, I would have a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, a crate with cream cheese and some type of jam. I would have a waffle, and then some steak and eggs. You know, steak and eggs is a great and then like I would have some hot sauce, maybe a little guacamole, make it look nice, maybe a little spicy salsa. That'd be my breakfast probably. Well, and then, obviously, I'm gonna start it off with a michelada, 3 shots, and probably a little bit of Coke. It's my last meal, dog.
Are we talking Coca-Cola?
No, I'm talking about what Pablo Escobar was.
No, but come on, bro. In jail, they're not gonna be like, okay,
like,
all right. We're gonna give you a fucking 8-ball of blood.
They're giving us alcohol.
But at the end of the day, if you made friends with the guard and you fucking grew attached to you,
all right, you're right. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
All right, so alcohol. All right, is weed kind of doable or no?
Let's just say okay.
No, I think alcohol is the farthest.
Yeah, let's just keep it real. Like, so if they were allowing you to get like alcohol, and they're like, look, it's unlimited because we know that in the liquor store the shit's $19 a bottle, but most places we're gonna make like $200, $300 off a bottle. So the least we can do is afford you $40 to get whatever bottle you want.
Okay, all right, cool. So we'll keep it alcohol. So I would start off with michelada, even if it's liquor, just throw in some clamato. Start my day with that. My main course would probably be 1 ceviche tostada. I'd have 1 not deep fried, but cooked on a frying pan with oil tamale.
Ooh, okay.
And then I would have a Philly cheesesteak. And all of this I'm having bites of. I'm not finishing any of it. I'm wasting all of this. A Philly cheesesteak. Then I would have probably some mac and cheese. You gotta have mac and cheese. Maybe a little bit of like Las Vegas roll and a caterpillar roll. Only eat gravy. I don't waste as much food. I just want
to let's make this clear, guys. I'm going to waste so much of your tax dollars if I'm ever on death row.
Yeah, I have
someone's covering the tab, homie.
I don't give a damn. You know what I mean?
Funny.
I'll fucking pour Pepsi into a Coke bottle. I don't care.
Just like puke on the rest of it. Just like, kill me.
And like, I think the last thing I'd probably have is maybe either a chimichanga or enchilada. And then for my dessert, it would probably be fried ice cream, a little bit of flan. So good. And then some like really stupid like the chocolate cake that was on Gordon Ramsay where he melts the 8th cake. It's like 8 layers of chocolate. I want to try that. And
yeah, you know what's funny? We're all a little entitled. Like, we're on death row, we're like, give me all the shit. We're on death row, like, give me all the... But that's what's dumb. It's hypothetical, but this is... You can see, we're like, yo, listen, if I'm dying tomorrow and you owe me, I'm going to
show you how much you owe me. I'm going to show you.
I'm dying tomorrow. You going to show me.
I'm going to need a bigger piece of paper, bro.
That shit is funny as fuck, man.
Like, I want to eat it all off of naked women. And then I want you guys to all watch me have sex with these naked women.
Oh my goodness.
As I get full.
It's
my
something I totally desire.
I felt like we should have had more rules on this.
Don't they watch your execution? It's not like
they do. That's what I said. That's
your family's there. No, your mom.
That's what I said. Like, you see the movies that got the 12 dudes,
or like a porno movie, just like while you're watching.
Right. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up because it's like you got your family and then you turn around and it's like, who are these people? I've never met these. Why are y'all here?
It's the prosecutor's
family
like cheering him on.
Yeah. We have no idea. Listen, we've never been to an execution, but we're just fucking around, okay?
Yeah, that is
hilarious.
That being said, I have seen some of their meals. And for a brief moment, I was jealous of one of them because he picked a good meal. He picked a really good meal, and I was very hungry.
Explain, because like I didn't know, but I kind of just like fucked around, and I was like, we don't know what Levi does. he could work in the law office, and he was like, "Yo, that's exactly what I do." So explain to everyone, like you. So you work in the law office, and so that's why have access to people's last meals, right?
Well, it actually, no, not because of where I work. It's
Okay,
because
okay,
of,
my bad.
It's just because of my research, but it's because of my interest in law.
Okay.
So I always do research on law and stuff like that.
Right.
So I came across like people's last meals, and I was just researching because I find it fascinating. Like, like humans are different, even though they're pieces of shit. Like to see what they choose for their, like, dude, some of these psychopaths were picking like beets and black beans, and like it was fucking stupid ass meals. But then there was like one guy who picked a meal that, like, I didn't have access to at the time.
Yeah.
And I felt a little jealous, And it was a reflection on me, like, how dare I feel jealous? Jealousy is such a weird thing. It's good in small doses, I believe it's good in some ways, but...
So do you think that, like, psychopaths...
That I'm one, maybe, possibly, yeah.
Well, do you think that's, like, those people that, like, want those, like, people that are like, oh, I just want a fucking cup of black coffee. You know what I mean? Like the chick.
I drink black coffee every day, so...
Well, yeah, but, like, as... so do I, because, like, but, like, as your last meal, like, is that what you're gonna want? Like, do you think a psychopath's more likely to pick something fucking weird like that, or do you think they're actually gonna pick something extravagant?
I think okay, so I get where you're getting at. I think it's more calming and more acceptive and more understandable if a psychopath picks something like that. Like I do have, like, I believe, sociopathic tendencies in some ways, just because, like, I'm very desensitized in a lot of ways. But I do think, like, if I think someone's a psychopath and they've done things that are horrendous, and they choose certain things that are absurd, like, I want beets and raw cauliflower and spinach, but that's rubbed in dirt. That's my shit. That to me makes more sense than if he's like, you know what, I would love some smoked ribs and a little bit of mashed potatoes with gravy and some cornbread. To me, I'm like, holy shit, I'm very similar to the guy who wants the mashed potatoes and cornbread.
That's me.
How far away am I from being that guy? If this guy's over here eating raw sewage, like, hell yeah, I'm not him.
Well, which is crazy too, because it's like, I think it's all like narrative and stuff too, because like,
also, like, oh dude, what's
like,
good?
if there's a guy that, like, in Arizona, he's already been executed and stuff. But, like, I was looking at, like, the death row inmates in Arizona, and it shows you, like, the ones that have been executed, and the ones that, like, are waiting execution or whatever. And there's this one guy been executed already, but his, like, you read everybody's shit and as to, like, why they're being executed. It's like, oh, this dude triple murder, this dude fucking murder, like, whatever, this, like, terrible shit. And then there's, like, this one dude that's, like, literally the only thing it said marijuana. Because, like, back in the day, all I could think about was, like, that dude must have pissed off the judge. You know what I mean? Because, like, you could be trafficking, like, a shit ton of marijuana, and, like, as long as you, like, you shouldn't be on death row unless, like, you were, like, killing people for it and shit.
No, yeah,
like,
shit
agree,
like that.
I agree.
It
didn't say, like,
hey, real quick,
it just said marijuana.
Where did you get this background from? I'm, like, very fascinated.
Yeah, so I'll show you after. It's very simple. So this is a 4-hour actually synthwave mix, and it actually has some great music too. But we can't play it or we'll get flagged.
Right.
But yeah, this is so dope to just have.
Yeah, no, I was watching. I'm like, wow, like that. Like, I thought you guys were like, this is perfect for, like, a background. Like,
it is right here. I got you. I'll send that to you. This is great, man. It is. You can use it for a background. Or you could just literally have it on if you're just chilling by yourself. It's fucking great.
Yeah, because, like, for, like...
We'll show y'all a quick. So we got to give shout out here so we don't get fucking flagged. So this little visual we're watching is by Visual Adon. It has 174K views 6 months ago. Guys, go check this out. But we have this on in the background. Whether you're watching this now or later, you're like, check this out. It's pretty dope, man. This is what we got going in the background where we're having this chat. Yep. Very dope. But anyway, Yeah, no, man. So like I've seen. So there's a video that has the last 10. You know what? Maybe we can show it. But there's actually a video that has the actual like last 10 the craziest last meal request.
Oh, really?
And somebody ate a pile of. Somebody asked for a pile of dirt.
No way.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything like that.
So he regretted that shit.
No, that dude. That
I
makes
think
me,
that-
as I said, that makes me feel better. Oh,
No,
yeah,
shout out
thank
to
God.
Be Amazing.
Or
I think it's
Psycho.
from Be Amazing. Yeah. Be Amazed. Yeah, I definitely watched that from Be Last Meal. Somebody ate like a pile of dirt, but we won't do that just in case it fucking.
No. Come on.
We'll save that just in case because we want to. We're doing a little test run. And
Oh yeah, we gotta see what the next topic is.
Yeah, and we don't want to give people too much. Like if they fuck with
Easy
it, we
man.
can go back to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta listen to them.
But anyway, let me throw that visual back on, and we'll get back to the next topic, man. We're we're gonna get through all these, bro. Like straight up, we'll clip this shit up and we'll fucking we'll fucking throw it out there. All right, so the next one here. All right. Okay, bro. Now we're getting a little bit of real here.
Oh, it's getting a little.
It's gonna get a little bit
Are we
of
live
real.
right now?
We are live right now.
Oh,
We are
wow.
live.
Nice.
Okay, so after Last Meal on Death Row, we have self-reflection and the difference between effort and pushing limits.
All right,
Is that
so
too
we
deep?
gotta steer this towards comedy because that was what we were.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what that's about.
Right. I'll go ahead and start because I can kind of feel like we're like in a little bit of a low curve of the momentum right now.
Right now the ride was like,
You know, like the last meals really took a lot of energy out of it.
yeah, it did. Now shit's getting real. But this is the test. It's like, yo, how y'all
Right.
gonna bounce back for something so silly, something so real?
Right. Okay. So we were talking about comedy and how what was the line?
Okay, so we have self-reflection and the difference between effort and pushing the limits.
Right. So like we were talking about being able to look at ourselves and look at because comedy is an art and comedy is self-expression, and a lot of it is like the way to grow is are you pushing your limits or are you just putting in the effort? Because putting in the effort is showing yes you have passion, yes you care for it, but if you're gonna get better at it, you have to push your limits. So like we were talking about,
And real quick, he's 100% right, and I don't mean to cut him off because, like, to the ordinary ears, what we said might sound like the same thing, but if you're really listening, it's not. And so, like, for someone like, because I gotta address this because I know how people are. They're so quick to dismiss like what we're saying. Oh, that's the same thing. No, it's not. And what he's saying, if you take the cotton balls out of your ears and put them in your mouth for a second,
put it in your mouth.
it makes complete sense. So go ahead and proceed. Go ahead.
Yes, and I appreciate that because it is true. Like, you know, sometimes I say things a little too vague and not enough detail, but it is true because like if you put effort in something, like you know, you're an artist, you paint something, you make paintings. Yes, you're putting in effort, but are you pushing your limits? Are you trying different aspects? Are you trying things that make you uncomfortable? And that's kind of things that we're talking about. Like, there are comedians in our scene that are putting in effort, but they're not pushing their limits. They're not making themselves uncomfortable. They're not putting themselves, and like that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to,
and people gotta like understand. It's like it's really hard to be a comedian because it's like now in the most accepting time ever in our
comedians,
society,
yeah.
it is not. People are so judgmental. Like people, like people are, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's hard to be that because, like you said, like you have to be vulnerable in a sense, like because in order to like truly kind of get like what you're trying to get out there has to be
on the line. Yeah. That's at exposure. That's
Okay. Yep. So, all right. For me, you're right. It's about making yourself uncomfortable when we're talking comedy here, guys.
Right,
Thank you
right.
for those who's just joining us.
Yeah, we're comedians that are trying to further ourselves in comedy.
Yes, that was my problem. I said trying to push the envelope hard. I felt like it was going to get canceled before I was getting started. All right, you're right.
Yes,
no,
yeah, there we
it's
go.
true. So, yeah, man, the truth about it is comedy is a service, right? And it's sad. It's not sad, but it's the truth. The fact about comedy is what makes things funny is the people. And people don't want to laugh at certain things anymore. Makes them feel uncomfortable. And that might be you, but that's the difference between being a comedian and fucking telling the edgy shit in your garage.
Yeah.
You have to serve. So look, it's like you can serve a burger, but if you just slap the buns on there and, you know, you have to serve it up. You have to. At some point, you got to realize that you yourself, you have to serve it up because that's the end game. And no matter what, that's the end game. You don't get up there and be like, this is me.
Yeah.
You none of us are up on that stage going, this is me. The best ones know how to go, this is me, but I know how to serve you guys and make you guys understand me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, comedy is subjective on the viewer. And that's what pisses me off. It's like, we judge each other's set, but we're all trying to do the same thing. And it's like, look, I don't have the answers to what's going to make your set work. I love the ideas, and I think they're funny. And if I watch the crowd enough, I think they'll react. But the only way to know for certain, even if I think I'm 99.9% sure, is to fucking watch the people, because comedy is dictated on what's going on, what people are going through, how they're feeling, you know? And I find it that the people that don't concern with themselves and, like, trying to serve it up, you know what I mean? People who are focused on, like, performing, getting the people to laugh. You really make those people a part of your set, you know, without them overtaking it. They seem to have fun. You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
connection.
It is and it's not even like, it's just, I like that. Establishing the connection. Trying to, like, see how you can serve it up the best, man. Because honestly, hold on, let's read some of this chat. Cancel culture made it hard to push boundaries in comedies. There's always going to be somebody in the audience. See, though...
I have something to say on that, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, yes, cancel culture is really hard, but like I said, humans are very adaptable. They are like diamonds, dude. Diamonds are made under pressure.
You're right,
I believe that all this cancel culture is going to create a barrier that we have to push through, but once we push through that, we're going to be able to go through crazy aspects of comedy. Because if we were this sensitive, the alternative, once we adapt, is going to be, we're going to be so desensitized to where we can really dive into deep jokes and everyone's going to enjoy them. It's just, we have to push through that, you know?
No, you're 100% right. But see, here's the thing with that. Is like, what you need to do is, like, you need to call attention. Sometimes the best thing to do is make people see themselves. If you are somebody who is skitterish, jitterish, and you take offense, why the fuck would you go to a comedy show? See, and that's what the problem is in society. We're like, oh, we're sorry we offended you. It's like, listen, I know the Ku Klux Klan don't fuck with me. Why the fuck am I going to their parties? If people really be setting themselves up to get triggered. Yeah. And that's what I tell them. It's like, sometimes the best thing to do is let people know how ridiculous they are. That's why I love comedians that handle hecklers. Because some people do. It's like, they're so emotional that they're literally thinking, like, with emotions, like, the world revolves around me. That they're going into shows, bringing the weight of the shit they're dealing with to a common area where there's multiple people who may be dealing with the same shit that you are, but aren't choosing to make it about them. Well, yeah. And we got, as a society, have to really start looking at shit like that and be like, yo, bro, we're not going to rock with that. The problem is where a lot of people are afraid of confrontation. You don't want to make somebody feel bad. But that's why I say it's like I love people that say, look, in times it's like, yo, fuck your feelings. Because look, man, who's more selfish, right? And I use this analogy all the time, right? And I want people to listen to this. This is true. Who's the bigger dick? The guy that goes to the fast food restaurant and complains that the workers there didn't put lettuce forgot to not put lettuce on his Big Mac when he's like the 2 millionth person who's ordered a Big Mac, or the guy who sits at a restaurant and waits 20 minutes for his order to be wrong and still tips somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's our problem as society. We go to a place where we're like, and it's like, no, man, look, Pete, bro, like, listen, look at what you're doing. Take a look at what you're doing before you, like, really, like, just, all you got to do is look at yourself. That's on stage, that's anything. Watch how you're walking to people. My boy taught me a big lesson, bro. So one day, check this out. Our car broke down at Cow Pony, and you know about this in Tucson, Arizona. You know, our car broke down, right? So while we were waiting for a tow truck, we walked over to fucking the Circle K right there on the corner of fucking Wilmot and Pima where it merges. If you know in Tucson, you know. There's a Circle K. I'm walking, and the hole pops in my bag. I didn't notice. So I turn around and I look back, and my bottle of water is underneath this car. So I start walking towards it, right? This lady gets scared. And automatically I'm going, oh my God, this fucking girl, like, what the fuck is your problem? This is my water. But she didn't know my water was under there. I'm so concerned about, you know what I'm saying? I'm so concerned about. But my boy's telling me, it's like, look, bro. It's like, you could be like, yo, this lady's tripping, what the fuck? But it's like, look at yourself, bro. You're 6'2", it's a tiny lady. You're walking aggressive because in your mind, you know what you're going towards. She don't know what the fuck you're going towards. But you're fucking marching towards that lady, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna grab that. And it's just like, it's the same thing on stage, man. At a certain point, you gotta realize that what you're doing, you're servicing people. If you're not trying to service people and just pop off some fucking edgy shit and some shit that you think is funny, go do politics or find your crowd. But at the end of the day, what you're doing is for the people. You're trying to spread a smile. And that's that. There's a difference between, you know what I mean? And we talked about this. Like, people get up there, they say some digging shit. But then there's also people that come and they get fucking super offended in the front row. So it's just like, you know that. You got to know that going up there and just fucking navigate that water. Like, you know, listen, who are you? Are you really here for the show? Or are you here making about yourself? And then for the people in the audience, know if a comedian is really up there doing his bit, or if someone's up there doing some dick shit. Because we all were talking about that. The guy that goes up there and just like an asshole. We're just like, yo, bro, like, you need a therapist, not the mic. Straight up, though. That's just my piece on my bad if we got off topic. Jesus Christ. No, pushing effort. And that's what I'm saying. Pushing effort for me is putting myself in that position where it's just like, look, man, the effort is for the people at the end of the day. Like, you know, if I'm going to work some shit out, it's hard to do it, but you know when you need to work it out. Like, you got to dig deep with your material. You know what I'm saying? If you can't perform it, you know how to say it in other ways and see if people are responding. And when you do that with your shit, you know, I can take my material in the run-of-the-mill conversation and you wouldn't know, but I'm just trying to see how you going to respond to this shit. You know what I'm saying? First time, it's like, yo, you remember when they made you read that paragraph with Niger in it?
Yeah.
If you're not black, that's the most uncomfortable shit ever. You're like, wait a minute, like I've seen this word somewhere. I'm pretty sure someone tagged this in the bathroom with a swastika, and now you're asking me as a social studies teacher to read this, and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid shit.
I know, I get it, man. Like especially like you know, you go through like American history, and as like a Hispanic, they express that you have no connection. You're completely different. You're completely a separate entity from America. And then when you look through history, it's like we've been here from the get-go, you know? And yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like, it's crazy how humans segregate stuff, because it's like, to me, I feel like racism and stuff is stupid, but at the same time, I have had ignorant thoughts. Like, I remember one time, like, racism was a lot like penises, you know? Like I remember one time.
Hold on, tread carefully.
Tread
carefully.
No.
He said that shit so smooth. He said racism is a lot like penises, and I'm just like, I'm
gonna tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a completely ignorant thought, because I remember I was like maybe 14 at the time, and it was like me and 4 cousins, and it was like one was here, one was there, and 2 were there, and the one in front of me was like, "Who's circumcised?" Right? So he raised his hand. I raised my hand, and my other 2 cousins didn't, and immediately we thought, ugh, you know what I mean? And that was such a stupid, ignorant thought. Like, that has nothing to do with anyone's character at the same time, but it was a difference. And like, ignorance creates that. Like, at the moment you see difference, it makes you pull away.
Yes.
And like, that doesn't matter. And like, to me, like, it wasn't like that we thought that, but it was just because we were different, and that created some type of level of separation. Even though it was minuscule, it was there.
So let me ask you something, because I love where we're going, and fuck it, we're gonna just go there. Marcus, what's up, little man? You're funny, Marcus. Marcus is the littlest dude I know. I love when he comes in and says that.
He's the littlest dude you know. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so he's a short dude. We went to Job Corps, but he always be like, "Yo, what's up, little man?" And it's a joke, cause like he's like, "You big motherfucker." I love this dude. Shout out to Marcus.
Like,
Job Corps.
tiny because you're huge.
Yeah, hey Marcus, thanks for the like, bro. I appreciate you. So, what do you think that is? Like, is it fear of something?
I think the best way I express it is because I think it's just lack of understanding, you know?
Okay.
Like, I think people, like the way I best understood is, like, why did I feel that way? Why did we feel that way?
Don't hate short motherfuckers.
And it wasn't like, yeah, what did he say?
He said, "Don't hate short motherfuckers."
I'm short too, bro. We gotta stick.
Short people,
together, baby. Yo, we like Legos, baby. We like Legos. We build skyscrapers, bro.
We stick together.
Yeah, we stick together, dog. Like some fucking, like, plumbing plaster, dog. We fucking tough. You know?
How do you think Mario and Luigi beat Bowser, motherfucker?
Yeah,
we gotta stick together, homie.
Yeah, yo, we know plumbing like a motherfucker.
Nah, let it stop. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, getting off topic, but like, to me, it's like I analyze my own behavior, because I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've made a lot of like different assumptions. But you also have to understand, like, how you feel naturally, because it's a good expression of, like, oh shit, programming, and like how we are. And it's like, it was more of a thing where it's like, I felt bad because it was like, that is something stupid to cause division. But it was like, if I was an ignorant child at that time, and I could feel that temptation to feel that ignorance, it makes me more empathetic to where it's like, oh, I can understand how people, like, all right, look at the guy, like, the Lakers owner. Yeah, the Lakers owner, where he had a black girlfriend, but like he had some issue with like her promoting it on Instagram or some bullshit. And it's like yeah, he's still wrong, but at the same time it's like he probably grew up in a sense where he was just born in ignorance, you know? Like, well, no. Like he had no chance to really.
Here's the thing: is like everybody's ignorant until they experience life. Because like, here's the thing with me is like, the thing with me is like, I'm a mixed race, and most people in the United States are mixed.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, definitely. Most people are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally half Mexican. a quarter Indian and a quarter white.
Now we're talking racism.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
not just saying. Like
Spaniard.
that's why I have a joke. I have a joke, and I was like, the white in me doesn't like Mexican, or the Indian in me doesn't like Mexicans, because like if you ever listen to like the Geronimo didn't have a beef with white people. He had a beef with Mexicans because they murdered his family.
Wait, no, I did not hear that.
Well, it's the autobiography of.
See what, dude? I've heard this. All my heroes hate Mexicans.
Listen,
dog.
I just-
Elvis hated Mexicans.
I can't
Geronimo
confirm
hates
anything
more
they're
Mexicans.
saying.
It's okay.
Oh,
But
God,
we'll
why
look it
does
up.
everyone hate my people, dog?
No. It's just like a weird. It's just a weird joke. It's like the Indian in me doesn't like the Mexican. The Mexican me doesn't like the white, and the white in me is okay with all of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's like it's like a weird like. But anyways, bottom line is like I think everybody, if you're a good person, you see good people no matter what color what color they are.
Well, I think color is a difference.
You know what I mean?
As long as we're the same species.
Everybody,
you know what I mean?
every race
we're
has
the
good
same
people.
But
every
Michael,
race
that
has
doesn't
good
make
people.
sense.
But see, Michael, like I know you love to believe that, but I've recently just opened you up to another opinion. You've even seen it. So I was explaining to him my experience, and he's even seen it.
Yeah, we've been,
So that's what I tell him. Like, you can say that, but you visualized it yourself.
No, but those are the people that are ignorant. Like I said, there's
but that's what.
But
I was
I
saying.
understand,
Even
like-
I had ignorant moments like that.
well, everybody
But
will. Nobody's perfect. Everybody is like, why?
Yeah.
It's like I shouldn't think like that because that's not right.
Right, but see, though,
You know what I mean?
but see, like, don't get to the point where you're like, okay, my experience dictates the world, because in general, they're not really thinking like that, and you've seen it, because the audacity to come up to someone you don't know. So he's seen it. I told him, I said, look, it's like my experience with the thing is like, you can always tell someone who ain't been around a black person because they come up and they make everything black related, right? everything, right? Now y'all been around me. I fuck with my culture and I love my people.
Is it because we were talking about cornbread? Because I really love cornbread.
No.
That's
See
a
this.
native thing.
I'll put some like
Let's
cheddar
not
on
go
that
there.
shit.
Let's critically think on this part, because there's gonna be people watching and you don't want them to get the wrong idea. So listen, like, straight the fuck
I was
up.
just fucking around.
No, I know, and we're all comedians. We're good. You guys are good here, but like, you see that? I told him, I said, look, you can always tell, because people will come up to me and they'll say the most ludicrous shit about black culture or do some crazy shit, like.
They're going to an Asian and say you love orange chicken.
Exactly. Or they'll come up and they'll try to give me black country, right? Some crazy shit. And it's like, now you've been around me, right? And I love my people. But if you know me, what would, if you've been in this room, what would you talk about with me? Looking around in the room I choose to spend my time in, what would you talk to me
I
about?
would tell you that, you know, Iron Man is probably the Batman of Marvel.
See? Exactly. Right? Because it's like, hey, I know this person. You know, I see what he, like, a lot of people.
Pay attention to who you are.
Right. And even if I'm in public, right, and you see me without knowing this.
Honestly,
Well,
you're built like you could be a superhero, honestly.
But you see, out of all the stuff out of all the shit I could be wearing, like right now, I could really be rocking some fucking fresh shit. I could rock some Versace.
No, you could be like some fucking power shit, you know what I mean? Like where you own a strip club and shit. Like you got that body type.
But hold on, let me finish. So look, I deal with this so much. Bro, and it's fucking sad. It's like, yo, bro, like, see me as an individual, and this is what a lot of people deal with. Like, yo, like, I know you see me and my people, but don't look at me and be like, oh, do you this?
Okay, can I give you an example real quick?
But hold on, I'm about to give you an example.
Okay.
Right after I'm telling them this, we walk into Fry's.
But who you telling who?
Me and my like, I'm telling like, no.
You're telling you?
No, I'm literally telling him this, and he's like, and he's telling me, no, and he, listen, and he's sitting here, and he's going, he's like, no, man, listen. He's like, people know what they know, and like, he's like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, no, Michael, like, listen, you gotta see this, right? We walk into the store. This dude walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, what's up, man? What's up, brother?" And I'm like, and I just look at him and he's like, "Yeah, gotta get along the ride along, right?" Oh no. And Michael, you no. This guy at Fry's, some random dude, right? He comes up to me and does that, and Michael goes, "Fuck, dog, I see exactly what you're talking about. That's fucking crazy." No, Michael's no.
He said something about football too, and I was like, because like we walked in together, and like we walked into like, so you knew like we were going in the store together, and he like singles out Darryl, and he's like, something about football team too, and I'm like,
yeah, and
I like football,
bro. And he approaches me,
you know what I mean?
He approaches me like this.
Yeah,
he approaches me like this. Like for a handshake,
and
like this, yeah, like hey, what's up? And so like Michael's looking at him like, yo, like we're both like, and I go, give me the card. Michael's like, yo, dude, like even Michael's like, yo, that was fucking cringy, dog. And I'm like, bro, that's what I deal with, bro. Like people don't even see me as me. They go, black dude. Let me talk about black shit. And that's the fucking problem. It's like, yo, that's why cops go out there and they fucking shoot people because they don't fucking see. They're not even trying to see. It's like, bro, honestly, like, I know people that are a threat. There's people tatted up, ready to fucking bang. Ba, ba, ba. Me, it's like, bro, you really gonna slam me to the ground with a fucking Captain America shirt on? What the fuck is wrong with you? I see a black dude. But that's how it feels, bro. And when we deal with that shit in public, bro, it's the same thing. We be sitting there like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You're really gonna walk up to straight up, ask Josiah Osego, Stephanie, Leonga Farrington, and Drake Bell. Last Dabble Comedy show, right? We finished the show. Black History Month. Somebody comes up and he goes, "Ha ha ha! Hey man, I just want to tell you guys a story, man. You know, I just thought it was funny." He goes, "So I grew up in a town," and he goes, "Montana." He goes, "I've never seen a black person before. And me and my mom are in the Walmart, right? And I see a black person, and I go, man, that person is dirty." And he came up and told us that. And so we're all looking at him, and immediately in my mind, I'm going, and this is bro, this is a true story. No, listen, and shout out to shout out to Josiah Osego, because he handled this shit like a fucking G, right? Because in my mind, I was like, bink, bink, bink. You already know, I'm ready to go to the street. Josiah goes, "Man, yeah, you should have saw when I first walked to a Walmart and I saw first fucking white person. I go, that's a clean nigga right there." Perfect counterbalance, bro. It was fucking like, boom, back. Like, get the fuck out of here. But that's what we deal with. The audacity to come up to us after we just told 3 different contrasting fucking sets, you gonna come up to us and think that shit's okay. That's what we deal with on the daily, bro. There's people that just don't get it. They won't, because they don't view you as a person. They go, "Oh, like, I heard your plight. Let me self-reflect." Bro, ask Tammy, Jared, and fucking Zach and Tony. We're in Vegas, right? They went to the Mob Museum, right? And I was hot, bro. I'm sitting at this shit called the D on Fremont Street, right? I'm sitting there, and I'm playing this game. It's called Hot Stuff, and it has this little devil. We have it here in town, right? I played it because it's familiar. I'm sitting there. I feel this tap on my shoulder, right? And I turn around, I see this old guy, and he's just like, "I just want to tell you that your life matters." And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? You think I come to Vegas for this? What? Did you think that's going to make me feel good, or are you just trying to make yourself feel better? When you deal with that constantly, which a lot of black people do, it's just like, and then it's like, oh, we're crazy, you're crazy. I never come up to you and like, "Oh, did your family own slaves?" It's like, no, bro, but people do stupid shit like that, and it's just like, why? Why? And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I see how you view me, because if you really give a shit, the clues are everywhere. See me as a person. I am my race. Just like, it's like, yo, you can view so many
or like
people.
where they tell you shit like, "Oh no, I'm cool. with your people, but like I hate when certain people do this and they fucking throw shade.
Yeah, it's like you don't think you don't think we see that.
That's why.
But we always have to be the bigger person and be like, oh no, and like people get tired of that shit, bro. And when you start to see it for yourself, you're like, God damn, bro, that's pretty fucked up. And like it's everywhere, bro. And sometimes you just need to sit there and see it, so you can be like, why the fuck And I told him, I was like. He's like, yo, I see what you're talking about. And I was like, yo, you notice he never walked up to anybody else. Even you. You were right there.
I was like, right here. You
yeah.
Where a word to me. I was like, I saw him. I was like, okay.
Where was Michael's? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. And it's like, those are the issues that people ain't talking about. You know, they want to point out the bad shit, but it's like, yo, man, run-of-the-mill ordinary dude deals with that shit daily. People are talking about, oh, I love your hair. It's like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, are you really talking to your boy like that? Hey, Brian, I love your. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Are you talking about police brutality with all your friends, or do you do it when your black friends are around?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the fucking issue, bro. A lot of people don't see that shit.
A lot of people like, you know, like, it just sucks, dude. Like, cause like. For me, I love America and I love being an American. But at the same time, I believe in appreciating different cultures, you know?
Yeah.
And appreciating like differentiality and like, you know, like dude, especially like that I work at this law firm, like I see so many, you know, people getting in trouble for bringing in illegal immigrants, and it just sucks because I know like. Yeah, those people are trying to make money, but the people that are trying to come over, they're just trying to have a better life, bro. And like Hispanics have like,
water on the shirt.
Dude, they just
I feel
Go
like
ahead, Hispanics. Go ahead, let them finish it.
No, like I just feel like Hispanics and like I've always felt a deep connection with specifically African Americans in America. You know, like I consider them black people because I feel like people like black people that grew up in America are different than African Americans because they had way harder. You know, they had their experience is way different, but it was also Americanized. And at the same time, like I feel a deep connection because like a lot of things they go through, a lot of my people are still going through. Like a lot of my people are still sex trafficked. A lot of my people are still taken advantage of while they're working here and unimmigrated because, you know, fucking owners are sexually manipulating them because they know they're not legal. And it's like, I know that like during slavery, they must have had the same feelings, you know, like they let them come in and work in the house, but they take advantage of them. And it's like, it's so sad, you know, because it's like, God damn it, we're supposed to be the intelligent species, but yet we hurt each other and we all bleed the same blood, and it just sucks, dude. Like I know there's someone who's younger than me, who's my own same kin, who's being taken advantage of by some disgusting old pervert, and I know, you know. Like, I really admire Black Americans because, you know what? They came from a different kind of... Like, South Africans are pieces of shit. The white ones, they're assholes, dog. They're assholes. But Black Americans came through so much fucking adversity, dude. The fact that, like, Obama became president just shows the durability of humanity. It just shows that no matter what you throw at humans, we're always going to become better.
Okay, so if you look at through all throughout human history, there's some crazy facts. Most, like I've looked through my own history, right? My closest, like what makes me is like the native.
Oh wait, okay.
Right.
When I say Black Americans, it's
No,
because
no.
like
No.
I know some people don't associate themselves as African Americans because they grew up in America.
Well, yeah.
That's the only reason why I say that.
What I'm saying is like,
I'm gonna point out something, and it's so fucked up, and I'm gonna point out like how programmed and fucked up everything is. Is like, I can hear when y'all speak about it. Like
everybody uses everybody in a fucked up way. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
like, everybody.
No, there's
so when I hear when y'all speak about it, it's just like you just know what you know, and that's just how it is. But the thing is like, look, it does like a lot of people are tired of like explaining it.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like you said, you just know what's right and wrong.
Right.
And that's why you're never in a situation where you got to really explain yourself. And if you truly fuck with people, you're never going to be in a situation
Well, I
where
mean,
you got to
when I was
explain.
younger, I did a little bit, like...
Yeah, but see, at the same time, and you got to understand, too, is like...
It's different, yeah.
It's different.
Yeah,
you got to take it...
completely different,
like,
yeah.
as an adult, I'll never sit here and judge you on some shit you did as a child. Because it's like, yo, you didn't know. You had the experience to become you. Even the journey you're on now, you're not done. You still got to become who you are. But at the same time, it's like, yo, just acknowledge it. You don't really got to even speak on it. You just know. You just know. You look at something. We all have somebody who, like, and this is an example I use multiple times. Like, you remember the telephone game, like, when we were little?
Right.
Right? There was always somebody who intentionally fucked it up. And that was what the point of that game was to show us. It's like, even though that person next to you, he heard apple pie, he's going to turn around and be all thick thighs. Something stupid. It's like, that. The point of the game was to show you, it's like, look, bro, it doesn't matter what happened. You just control what is happening. Because if we harp on what happened, we don't get past it, right? It's the same thing with any type of trauma you deal with in life. If you stick on
That's a very good way.
If you stick on it, you're not gonna get past it. But if you understand what happened and you're doing everything to get past it, that's all you can control. Because there's always gonna be somebody working opposite of what you're doing. You can't make the concern about, and that's what I realized today. Shout out to anybody who's watching the stream. When I got burnt out on streaming for a bit. And I was like, not doing this. I'm not doing this. Not doing this. I'm not doing this. I can see this. I can see this. I can see this. And it's the same shit I've been telling you all night. It's like, but damn, man, can you see anything that is going your way? And can you see anything that is good? Can you see anything that is bad? Yeah, there's always going to be something bad. But you know what? If it's that bad when you make it, it's going to be that good. Gotta really believe that. And no matter how hard it seems, and how crazy it seems, and no matter how much adversity you gotta go through, you gotta show people that. Because that's the thing, like, this shit is designed for us to check out. At the end of the day, that's all we got guaranteed in this shit, is that we're gonna exit this bitch. It's like, you think, like, why spend your life worrying about the whims and the wrongs that are gonna be there no matter what? You don't think people were prejudiced no matter what? Sometimes it was, oh, you chose to wear those shoes. Oh, yeah. Your feet don't look like this. That's humanity flaws. That's who we are as people. We're always searching for what's wrong. It goes back to the whole, like, that's just how we are. There's always a new villain. There's always something we do. It's just...
There's always a new villain.
Yeah, no, for real shit. But it's just like,
that's all we need is aliens. And then we'll all finally come together.
That's been said.
So this is theory. I was like, Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk has all this fucking money. What he needs to do is secretly, privately funded fucking organizations where he's making like mutants that will destroy humanity so that he can bring humanity together once and for all to defeat these mutants that are growing in the lab.
That's what it's going to take. Because that's what we listen to over here.
Because we don't know if we're ever going to have aliens.
As long as it's like, as long as it seems real, but it's like heavily scripted. We're like, oh,
Like I lost my voice to some
WWE, baby.
yeah, bro. That's America. It's like, yo, as long as it seems real, but at the end of the day, we're like,
We
oh,
get the happy ending.
it's like, look, we saw fucking Shiloh, but as long as it said no animals were harmed in the film of this, we're just like, oh, he's somewhere fucking galloping in the woods. Meanwhile, this owner goes, look, we gotta capture real emotion. You know what I mean? Yo, you don't fucking know.
Whipping.
Yeah,
He's
it's just
fucking beating the dog, dislocating its shoulder.
Watch, if someone clips that, they're gonna be like, listen, this is actual footage from, don't you dare say we did that to Shiloh.
I'm just not waiting for an alien invasion when I know there's the money. People have the money out there to make this shit happen. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude, that is fucking
that
hilarious.
would unite all. That's the
All
thing.
of humanity versus
That's the
like,
thing. It's like
something totally different.
Like, you know what? Like, people don't realize. I'm not saying we're the same species. It doesn't make sense, bro. The moment fucking. Like, dude, any species on this planet tries to step up to humans, we're all going to unite. You know, some grasshoppers all of a sudden get some extra protein and they try to step up to us. It don't matter what color our skin is, we're going to fuck those grasshoppers up. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna stop. Oh, you think you top dog now? No, dog, fucking. You know, like, dude, it ain't happening, bro.
You know what fuck us up though?
It's like grasshoppers.
Praying mantises.
No, some ants, bro.
Oh, ants would fuck us up.
I think praying mantises are more of a menace, dude.
Nah, because ants, they can lift like twice their body weight.
They can lift 10 times their
so
body weight.
so 10 times. So imagine if we increase the size.
Yeah, you got a 200
But
pound ant.
have you seen praying mantises? They can kill birds.
I mean, but yeah, like,
lizards and shit.
but like, think about like a colony of ants, like the
Okay,
breeding
but if you're
rates.
gonna increase the size, can you imagine a big fucking praying mantis? If a praying mantis can kill a bird at its small size, you increase that to maybe half the size of what a Mitsubishi, you know? It's gonna kill anything in its sight, dog.
I mean, maybe, but
It fucking has,
but I see
has
an
that
ant-
martial art fucking
I see
instant
an ant-
submission, dog.
I see an ant with the whole like exoskeleton on a larger scale in the close.
Alright, so how big does that ant gotta be?
Like, so honestly, like an ant, I was
Like where it's threatening. Don't give it the biggest, just the amount of size to where it's threatening.
Okay, so you got.
And then I will
Okay.
match you.
Okay,
with
okay,
the
okay,
praying
okay,
mantis.
okay. So you gotta think. If an ant can lift 10 times his body weight, right?
Right.
And an ant weighs as much as me, I'm like at least 200 pounds.
Nah, you're not too.
Yeah.
yes.
That's 20,000 pounds. That ant. That would be like me lifting and being able to being
Like
able
10
to carry,
cars.
being able to lift 20,000 pounds because like an ant, like let's say like an ant's like right here and it's got to go there. That's like the equivalent of like also like 20 fucking miles. If I can pick up something that's 20,000 pounds at the size of myself, carry it for 20 fucking miles.
Yeah.
I'm a strong motherfucker, bro.
Like, have you seen the
Like,
picnic
alright,
ants?
that's true.
like,
Yeah.
I'm a strong motherfucker.
That's
And they
what's
got, like-
scary. And then it's like, if you think about the size and then like, it's like
Yeah, you
exoskeleton.
don't even think
It's
even
like
a 100
even-
pound ant.
even
would
if you
be
fire,
10,000 pounds.
even if you fire something, like, it might be like, tink. You like, yo, like, what, do you got a boot twice the size? Like, we need to figure out a way to stuff. He like, there's no fucking way, because that motherfucker's gonna really, he could pick a building out of the roots and fucking launch it.
I'm like a tree
Yeah.
out of the roots.
Oh yeah, dude, it would definitely at least 10,000 pounds, bro. Like I said, even a 100-pound ant would be able to lift 10,000 pounds. So a 50-pound ant would be able to lift 5,000 pounds. None of us could lift 5,000 pounds at 50 pounds.
Damn, dude. 50
Like,
pound
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
And that's what's
like-
scary. And it's
you're
like, just think about yourself getting lifted by
But then
somebody.
doesn't that make you think, like, how weak are we?
well,
How weak are we?
we are fairly, but here, so like when I used to power lift, and they say that like with that lift, 50% of it's mental. So like you have to like if at any moment you don't think you're gonna be able to do it, you're probably not gonna be able to. Like your brain is just not gonna like. So imagine you get like a deadlift, like whatever your max is. Let's say you can do 500 pounds, right? It takes.
Y'all want to see my man?
It takes everything you can to do whatever one rep is, right? That's only a third of what you're capable of. probably like when you hit adrenaline, there's ladies that can like cars off of people or whatever. It's like, so like if you can, like, say if I can only deadlift 500 pounds and I can only do that for one time, if I had access to like all of my, like with all of my shit, I could lift 1,500 pounds. I'm only able to lift a third. Yeah, see, that's like what?
Are those 45
That's
plates?
like over 500 pounds, it looks like.
Are those 45 plates?
Yeah,
Yep.
45 pounds.
That's
5 of them on each side. So 4 45-pound plates with 2.5 pounds
it's 5.
cuffs on each side would be
It's 5 of
420.
them.
Yeah, that's 5. That's 5.
With ease.
So that's 400 or
No,
that's
I added
500.
Well, dude, look at you,
I
dog.
added 2 more. I added 2 more on each side, bro, and that shit was cakewalk, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like
He's seen me. I be like, yo,
Dog, why aren't you Ronnie Coleman, dog?
because I love barbecue ribs and fucking number 2s from McDonald's. Like right now, I'm like, yo, let me get a double quarter pounder with bacon, dog.
You can still do that as Ronnie Coleman, dog.
Nah, I don't think I can. I think I gotta like trim it up and just eat chicken.
Nah,
for
you
a
know,
little
all you
bit.
gotta do is eat. How much you weigh?
I need to weigh myself.
How much, like guesstimate it.
I think.
Okay, so you need 400 pounds of protein. 400 grams of protein. That's all. Yeah.
I like how he says that's all, bro. When I look at the, but see, you gotta put me on because
I know.
Yeah,
I know
I
when I
like,
said
we
that.
talk, bro.
I know when I said
Yeah,
that.
you know what's good. So
It's a lot.
I got this truck. He said I gotta get my meal prep out of here. I said, damn, bro, you meal prep, bro. I was like, I can't, bro. I just ate fucking 5 honey rub wings. God damn.
Dog, dude, you could be big, dude. Oh my god, but all you need is 300 grams of protein.
Bro, tell me what to do, dog. Be my guru, dog. Send me them recipes. I swear to God, I'll follow them shits to the T. He said, like, yo, look, the more you start, you fucking hard boiled eggs with some of this, bro.
No, 2 up. Dude, you need at least 7 eggs. Dog.
He said 7. See,
no, dude, like eggs are super nutrients, bro. You need as much eggs as you can. Eat as much protein.
damn, he just told me I need over half a dozen eggs.
As much fat. Only fat that's bad for you is trans fat. Eat as much moderated, saturated. Those are water soluble fats, bro. Eggs, butter, all that. Stay away from the carbs, bro. Potatoes, they're useless. Useless, dog. Maybe sweet potatoes, a little bit. It's good. But dude, just eat, like at least eat 300 grams of protein a day. That's
Damn, bro, fuck. So I can't get this large fry from McDonald's right now.
I mean, if there's sweet potato, maybe, but not the large,
Damn, bro, I can't.
Well, I mean, for your size, yeah, you could
I
totally
can't get this.
large.
I can't get this fucking large fry and 2 fucking hot and spices, dog.
I mean, for your size, yeah, you probably could, honestly.
Nah, I'm just playing. Let me knock that shit off. I'm fucking litty. Oh my goodness.
Do you believe Ronnie Coleman was a full-time cop and did all that shit? Can you believe that?
I can.
Dog, could you imagine getting
Bro,
pulled
because I
over
see-
by Ronnie Coleman?
No, I can't be. Imagine
Fucking yoked out, dog.
that. Yeah, I'd fucking be like, hey.
Dog, like, dude, you know what? Just give me the ticket, dog. I'm not running.
All right, we're gonna wrap up on this Scholastic Book Fair, bro. Scholastic Book Fair, and we'll do anime teachers lesson. Those 2.
I don't know what the book fair is.
So we was talking about like when we were younger or some we were talking about the book fair. Fuck it, we'll skip the book fair when we'll come back. We'll do Black and Milds and Anime's teachers lessons.
Black and Milds are a son of a bitch. They're really good only with the wood tip.
only wood tip wines because you chew on them a little bit. They're meant to be like cigars are meant to be chewed on.
Yeah, you're not supposed to smoke them right away.
And those plastic tips, bro, you just destroy them.
Yeah.
Like if you chew on them a little bit,
Or even the heat, and you can taste the plastic.
Oh yeah, once it gets to once.
Yeah.
Fuck black and minds.
Feels warmer.
Alright. And one lesson you learned from anime.
I learned all my lessons from anime.
I'm a Padawan.
I've learned a lot.
There's like a lot of stuff. Like for one, it's like anime teaches you a lot of things. Like don't give up. You know what I mean? Like persevere. Like even when nobody has your back, like find a group of friends that will fucking have your back. Everybody needs somebody. I don't care who the. Everybody needs somebody, bro. Anybody that says they don't need anybody is a fucking liar. And they had a bunch of people help them get to where they think they don't need anybody.
Yes, I love that. I love that you brought that to that, man. I love that you brought that to that because that's what exactly we've been talking about all night, bro. As like you need a team. So, you know, I hate to be a dick, bring to myself, but like with this streaming shit, you know. I got burnt out because it's like, yo, man, like, I felt like the people around me should be supporting me, but they weren't. And it was through that I realized that you got to find the people that are invested in your success, bro.
Yeah.
You know, straight up, no matter what. Like you say, it's like, it's one thing to notice a problem or notice things that people could.
Well, it's easy to point out somebody's flaws.
Yeah, point out the flaws, exactly. And it's like, yo, like
that's easy. It's when something's easy, it's like not desirable and it's not admired because it wasn't. You didn't have to obtain it anyway. You
didn't earn it.
Yeah. And that's why I like that analogy because it's like, yeah, we all need somebody. You know, somebody's gonna be looking at something a way you're not looking at it. And if you're okay with that, man, you're going to go far, man. Because it's like, yo, look, you recognize it's like, look, if I had the key to this shit, I would be exactly where I wanted to be. But I don't. I need you. I need them. You know, we need everybody to fucking.
Well, yeah, and it's like we're like not supposed to be.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch that you do need that? Yeah, it's like, why can't I just do it on my own? You know, like,
well, it's because you can't.
Even the people that think they do it on their own, and it's like you.
No, yeah, don't.
It's like you still need people to fucking enact your dream, and it's like that's why it's like the best people are fucking humble about it, and like it's like what.
That's like the beauty of sports, like where you can, like some athletes can achieve that on their own because. Some things are undeniable.
But even the coach, you need the coach, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's never just him. It's like what it is like you need someone to like literally challenge you in ways you've never been challenged.
Challenge you the way you can't challenge yourself.
Yeah, and it's like the only way to get that is to like kill your ego and see like again, like I was telling you.
Well, you have to want to be humble too, and humble. Like you ever learn that like people don't understand like really what that means. You know what I mean? Like when it becomes like back then like master and student, right? Yeah. Let's say like you were really good at whatever I was teaching you, right? But you were arrogant.
Right.
I'm better at what I taught you because I'm more experienced. I've been doing it way longer.
And I taught you.
So I do something that embarrasses you that makes you think, oh, maybe I'm not the best. There's always going to be somebody like that. You're not always the best. That's what lessons in humility are supposed to be. It's supposed to be embarrassing. You're supposed to learn from it, but not get angry from it. Shame is good. There's like mild levels of shame. It's like you're supposed to learn from that shit.
Yeah, you can't be winning all the time.
Like
you're not supposed to win all the time.
Sometimes you gotta get rocked.
If you think you're the, it's like jujitsu. If you think you're the cockiest dude in the room, I guarantee you, one of those dudes will choke you the fuck out. They will humble you.
Yeah.
They will humble you. Like, they will humble you. One of them will. I promise. Like,
yeah, you'll be like, oh, I got this.
Thinking you're the shit. And then
What happened? Nah, I wasn't ready. Like, man, bro, you know you was out for 3 minutes.
I didn't stretch, dog. I didn't stretch.
But you have to want to be humble. You have to
There's
want to be
people
humble.
like that, bro. That's funny.
There's people that like just go through their whole life like they're gonna beat everybody that they ever come across if something happens.
I like what you said. Some people in life, I didn't stretch.
Yeah, I didn't stretch at all.
That was it. That's all.
I needed to stretch.
That's all it was to change the outcome. You didn't go like this.
Well, yeah, and it's like it takes. I think it takes a very special person to want to be humble.
You didn't know like this, bro.
I need to touch my toes, dog. I need to touch my toes.
I didn't stretch, bro. I swear. If I just got a chance to just do that, bro, it would have been over.
Dude, I need little these. I would
You
have
know,
been good.
if I hit him with 2 of these, bro, for 10 seconds each, but I would have had the spring power. It's like that shoe with the pump in it.
Like there are those people that learn from the lessons, and then there are people that come up with excuses. Like what you said, like, oh, I shouldn't have ate before I fucking did that, or
Or like the guy that didn't catch the ball, he's like, I ate popcorn right before.
I had a burrito. It was a little heavy.
Bro, you should hear some of the ways people call out from like me and my business. This is fucking hilarious. Like I've had people go like I go to pick them up and it's like, hey bro, like what happened? I went to pick you up. Dog, I was on my way out the house. I looked over and I forgot my son was here. And I was like, I know that's full of shit. And let's just say for a minute, if I believed what you said. Poor kid. You forgot your son? Has he ate? What the fuck? You really gonna call me and tell me something shit like that? What makes you think from this point on I'm gonna hand you the keys to my business if you forget your son is right there? I don't want you to forget to set an alarm or forget to come in on the day. It's like, and then people be like, oh, why didn't you call me back?
That, dog?
Dude, I've had the most ridiculous things, dude. And it's,
that's so sad. Poor kid, dog.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, some people, like, and
Hey,
I'm not saying the world is like that, but I've dealt with some shit that. Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying the world's like that, but I've dealt with a lot of shit.
But I just hate when my people.
That's so sad. Word. But yes, guys, we're gonna watch this shit. I'm gonna be sharing this shit on all platforms, man. Watch this. I'm also gonna edit it, chop some shit down, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna drop some clips from this. But yes, guys, we fucking rocked that shit, man. We went late, man.
Yeah, we hit a lot of variables.
Yeah, we definitely did, and we didn't hit them all, so that means there's more shit for next time.
Yeah,
there's tons of shit for next time. But until next time, guys, I'm Darryl G. We got Levi Hernandez and my boy Michael Arriola, man. We'll see y'all very soon. Take care of yourselves. This is Flame on Games. Comment chat. Have a good one.